wase nyame adonema anunti anese we you free all how mo ebra so zano pay yede amano ne nsem no yede etwaso ede mayaka ada chese oko ye YouTube ona Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 and Facebook oko TikTok no so and so Akwaaba 98.1 FM Akwaaba 98.1 FM awanyina akwa show no live for ho oba kwanya show ni bi na wahwe uduwa na wetimi like kama edema owia no ja comments ego no mia share so wo share na waka ada kire onu ne so no so enhye bia na pay ya betra se nkoma wodo yede ebe no obenye bia hwe no nye bia tie na wakire na adwene kama so etimi ede afana share so nyumako bi mada roma na no pay wo mo ekrema otie nkasa mana ni nsam no yede ebra wasida eko ede ama AK kire enterprise wasebe nkanta sebra na electrical cables no na kwaje bapa ne bi never ko yo djuma saso ana Akwaaba lodge sebra na bepa bi da sere be ya wo betimi ato ana fesu fosa company limited waseba na beji ne papa bi sere be wo djuma na wo ye no ebetimi awie pe kama etimi dem original antibiotic shop same nkanta sebra obeyi utino ama ho fe etimi adadi a esinema so koso kama etimi edem unique kitchen same nkanta sebra na bedidi na also intimi ento saso ana asphalt frozen food sebra beji na mpa bi never koto ana safa ko no bia na sere be ya wo betimi ato ana fesu CEO man limited waseba beja danse no papa ne bi na ofie na usino na kwese ne tempa sere be fiewra no ye betimi afrobi ana fesu adesha kitchen sebra na beji bia na pa bi na di se fra right jollof banku ni muto ni nyina no obenye bi edio omunyina ekrema no pay otie nkase ewremu amanane na yakafa manane nsem no ede abeto aso ene anopay ye wia abejafo esi nkonyam na nkyeremu na akra bomodiam etimi ede ato aso ye ba start ede free EPL no match the 25 games no say ana results no etimi CM Estenano Friday Abralis United tinafie etimi esha kane miensa emanata forest etimi eteka no bako adechi meme na games na etimi eto aso a na sei ene ko wie Manchester United esha mienum ematata hospital kano omantimi antibi Wolves etinafie esha bako ma Chelsea kwacha ne kane miensa Arsenal Fulham etinafie washa bako Everton ko boni kane mienum Burnley etinafie wanshebi ema West Ham United eko boni kane mienum Arsenal bama fana face so many Aston Villa etimi 1-1 home Arsenal etinafie eshemiensa ema Sunderland bobo konekano omantimi antibi Newcastle United etinafie eshemienu ema Brentford kwashane kan miensa Saso ena Brighton etinafie wanshebi ema Crystal Palace ekobone kan bakwa wentimi anti ena big match no etimi etodwa wa Anfield abra 4:30 etimi eboy Liverpool etinafie washe bakoma Manchester City ekobone kan mienu wey any games etodwa ewo week number 25 ewo EPL ma ayese don samno yedi ema enano pay odawani ekopiemo ewo table na say and say etio Arsenal already can 56 points and equitano the toss mienu aye Manchester City 50 points ete Arsenal and City in terms of 6 points around eda so eda home miensano aye Aston Villa wono 47 points Arsenal Manchester United bobo United dede wotoso makwa and 44 points and equitano Arsenal Chelsea betoso num okuta 43 points and face Liverpool was you never walk alone toso nsiam 39 points in equitana yede on semino yede ema last three awase onom Shannon so edunwa tweno aye West Ham United 23 points in equitano edunkono aye Burnley 15 points that's so and eduono no aye woza ono so equita 8 points yede on semino yede ema nana pay ewa Akwaaba radio 98.1 Shannon so sample top scholars no Abrante friend Ali Holland wono etimi asset 1 goal so etimi na Manchester City ohwe nenim se obetimi ato so no etimi akokodim edi akone nim wey ani de flow don samno yedi ema ena anopay na yemfre ho na yenkopiemo of French League enom matches a wode timi etodwa all week 21 games no say ana results no etimi ko CM Shannon so nano men's etinafie wone le adepem so obi antimi ahyebi sasa Lons etinafie ehyemiensa ema Rennes etimi etekane baako Stade Brest etinafie ehyemienu ema Rennes ekane omantimi antibi Nantes etinafie ema Lyon ekobone kane baako a wentimi anti saso ana OGC ni setinafie oni Monaco ebo 0-0 ho Angers etinafie shabako Toulouse kano omantimi anti ozel etinafie oni Paris edepem so no obi antimi anshebi 0-0 ene kopiem sasa Liabe etinafie ehyemienu ema Strasbourg etimi etekano baako Shannon so no Paris Saint-Germain etinafie wahye num ama Olympic Marseille kano momentimi antibi we any games etimi etodwa French League week number 21 games I don't say no yedi ema table ne sei na tie Paris Saint-Germain ready kan 51 points in Equitano Lens tosu mienu 49 points Arsenal Lyon tosu miensa 42 points and Olympic Marseille tosu 9 okuta 39 points low tosu makomako enum okuta 33 points and Rennes tosu nsia wonu ekuta 31 points I don't say no yedi ema Monaco tosu du 28 points in Ekutana. What we enemy say, Obetina Iron home. No to me, a fighter free ho. Last three, I was on say, and a table at your home. Oza Dikai, or Naso, or Tosomaka could do Siam. 14 points in Ekutano. Nantes also do some. One Ekuta, 14 points. Then I face a man, Tosso Dumatria. One say Ekuta, 13 points. I don't summon. Yadi Emma anana pay Akwaaba radio 98.1 yemflo na yenani enko piemo Jama Bundesliga no week number 21 games no say ana results no etimi ko wiye na no Friday no Shannon sample ina Berlin and Frankfurt ebo 1-1 so ana Heriam etena fie Emma Hamburg ko bone kan mienu ontimi antibi ana Anfes St Paul etena fie ehye mienu Emma Stuttgart etimi atekane baako Wolfsburg etena fie ehye baako ma Dortmund ko bone kan mienu Mens Ofi feshe mienu ama Augsburg kano wontimi antibi Sasona Freiburg keshe baako Emma Werder Bremen kano omantimi anti Borussia Mönchengladbach ani Bayer Leverkusen ebo 1-1 ho Saso ana FC Cologne atena fie ehye baako Emma Leipzig ko kashane kano mienu ana Anfes no Bayern Munich atena fie echi Hoffenheim ehye ne kano makwa num Emma Hoffenheim bobo kuno etimi ete kano baako yede onsam no yede Emma ana anopei odan woni kopiemo o league table na after say week 21 yetimi abowie nenne awie ebi ho week 20 no ana eso metimi awremo no say ana league table neti adon sam no yede Emma anana pay Bayern Munich ready kan okuta 54 points aye so dey kan Dortmund tosu mi 48 points miensano aye Hoffenheim ono so 42 points Sasson na Leipzig tosu 9 okuta 39 points Zana face Stuttgart etosu makwa gonum ono ekuta 39 points nsiano aye Bayer Leverkusen ono so ekuta 36 points aye don sam no yede Emma anana pay last thing wase on say and tie ho Werder Bremen tosu dunsiam omo ekuta 19 points ho Sasson na dunso aye St Paul ono kuta 17 points ana face so Heriam tosu makwa du enwatwe one so ekuta 13 points I don't say no yade Emma nana pay Akwaaba radio 98.1 ayemfri home nenko piemo our E3 Itera Serie A sana sample week number 24 games no etimi ekoso na otwe na say ana results no etimi ekosi ana pay yade edan sana sample beko ya YouTube no Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 ana face TikTok no Akwaaba 98.1 FM Akwaaba 98.1 FM ko se see show na live ho obeti akonye bi na watwe uduwa na wetimi ala kire kama edema wo wia no waja comments go no miasa na social na waka ara kire onu no to no se enhia se bia no pay ya betra se nkoma hodo yedi ebe no obenye bia hwem na onye bia tie na wakire na adwene so etimi da form Itera Serie A no so week number 24 games from say ana results no etime kosi ye Heres Verona etena fie wani pizza de pem so bia ntimi ahye bi 0-0 ene kopiemo Zeno etena fie esemienu ema Napoli ekobone kan mienza Fiorentina and Torino ebo 2-2 ewo ho sasa na Bologna etena fie ema Power kwasha ne kan baako wentimi anti Lecce esemienu ema Udinese bobo kuna kano wamtimi ete kan baako Sassuolo etena fie sebi ema Inter Milan ekobone kan num Sasso and Juventus and Lazio almost etimi ebo 2-2 ha de on samno yade Emma anana pay Akwaaba already ne 2 matches so ha yade on samno yade mam ene ebo 5:30 Shano so Atalanta etena fie woni Cremonese na de pem so ana fe so ebo 7:45 eno AS Roma omni kagra so ebetimi eda pem so eno games ebetimi todwa awe Itera Serie A yade on samno yadi Emma nana pay wo down wani ekopiemo awo table na say enetie Inter Milan ready can 58 points ene ekuta no the tosu mienu AC Milan woni ekuta 50 points Napoli tosu miensa 49 points ene ekuta sasa Juventus tosu 9 46 points AS Roma etosu num 43 points Zana Feso Como tosu nsia woni say ekuta 41 points I don't say no yadi Emma ene anopay na o down wani ekopiemo awase wana sei ene tie edunwatwe Fiorentina omo ekuta 18 points Pisa tosu makwa edunkrom omo ekuta 15 ana fe Harris Verona tosu makwa eduenu wono se ekuta 15 points a yede wonsam no yede ema ena anopei na yemfree E3 na yankopiem na yankopiem awas man a yefra no Spain na La Liga games no week number 23 games no yemfa wonsam no yemfa ena no pay na ozo results ahura etimi apiem se club ne ma timi kosu kama etimi edimana ne ya hwesa mpa so far se ene se etiem nyamia nano start Friday ene se etimi start here Celta Vigo etrefie wo se kanen baako ema Osasuna ekosia na kano mienu na adeche ne games na etimi etwa so se ene kowie Barcelona etrefie wo se kanen mako akomiensam Emma Rema Yoka Bobo Konekano, Momentimi Antibi, and Moya Ding Adama Barcelona, but a year no Shannon, so Abrante Lewandowski and your first goal, Sasana Lamiyama, Anna Afeso, Abrante Yefrano, Bena, Omo and a boy 3 goals, Etimi Eddie Emma. Tima Yefrano FC Barcelona Momentimi Echi club Ifred Rema Yoka Ebone Kanemi Ensam Momentimi Antibi Resu Sadat Etinefie Washemi Ensa Emma Echi Bobo Krom Momentimi Eti Kanabako Alaves Etinefie Magatefi Eko Bone Kanemi Enum Wantimi Ante Sevilla Etinefie Girona Ebo 1-1 ho Sasso Alate Atletico Bilbao Etinefie Washema Komako Enai Emma Levante Etimi Eti Kanabako Atletico Madrid Shanaso Nano Awo Copa del Rey no ombo mo timi echi rebete za shomo kanu makwa gunum za na omo eto mo ewo league mo enu a Shanaso Madrid etenefi michire Atletico Madrid etenefi ama rebete se kwasha ne kanu bako ebesine e kanu ntini nti reference upon nti omo tenefi elusu ye Shanaso enu a ama Madrid etimi ekwawe wone Valencia ade kopem so ewie ye no na Madrid bobo kunom etimi akwachi Valencia bobo kuna shane kanu makwa mienu a Valencia kano omantimi antibia de onsamno yade emau ene anopesha no so ne one game ewo hom ebo 8 pm Villarreal etenefi woni Espanyol ana say ede bepem so a yade onsamno yade emau na odan wani ekopiem omo table na say enete Barcelona already can 58 points and Equitano the tosu mienu Real Madrid 57 points Sasana miensa Atletico Madrid wono Equita 45 points Villarreal tosu makoma kwa enai wono Equita 42 points Sasana Rabat tosu num wono Equita 8 na amfeso Espanyol ene o game bono otosu makoma kunsia a ese o 34 points o wini kapna ehoni ese obeda nyadia obetimi akote betis ho na ase o last no say enetie Rayo Vallecano wono etoso magwa dunwatwe wono ewo 22 points Levante toso dunkrom wono ewo 18 points Zana Feso Raviedo toso magwa godueno wono so ewo 16 points yade won samuna anopay yade edown awa Akwaaba radio 98.1 Shannon sa Brante Kylian Mbappe wono etimi ashe 23 goals we are name say obetimi agiko kinom and my club I friend Madrid no example Liga is 1 point and a da omane FC Barcelona temno obetimi atutu nyama ye no example obetimi yin ho na wetimi afro na big match etoja ewo Anfield we no na club I friend Manchester City etimi ekwawe etimi ekwache Liverpool bobo kunom etimi ashana kanama akwa mienu so etimi ate kanamba kuno ye wie game the coach Pep Guardiola ono manager edima Manchester City bobo kuno wetimi edin koma wodo pina edi afa game no wetimi ekwawe etimi ekodi krim wo chese na ya kense na modern akwaya nije edi amom wo se last minute save Abrante friend Donnarumma no enna timi abo ma sa 3 points no etimi akọ etimi de amom o wie game no Shannon so koma wodo di enyo no nko na ese di san komo no ewie na Abrante Haaland so etimi edin komo ama Abrante friend Donnarumma obona baso sample 7 so ye no up to now madwe onya de ese omote ase nemom yankwa ne nko te Pep abra ese na wedin komo of Abrante friend Donnarumma ana fe game etimi ekoso no.
You've had, will they grow hugely from what they've just done?
They have a bright future. The club has a bright future. Chiki and Hugo alongside Ferran make a good signs, really good ones, and with the time when everyone will be settled, the team will continue to be there.
What does it mean to you personally to win here? I know you won during the COVID year, but there's been some tough moments as well.
I prefer to win with an incredible crowd like Liverpool, especially because I don't want a COVID back again. for what happened for all the humanity, I would say. But yeah, it's special. So this is an incredible tough place to come. So with Arne it's difficult, with Jurgen was difficult. So the quality of they have, the history this stadium has. Of course, this is nice. So we won once. It's the second time we won here.
A few moments ago, we interviewed Bernardo and Erling Haaland, who said that their feeling was that had you lost today, that would have been the title gone. And I know beforehand you said 13, 14 games is an eternity, but did you feel similar? 1-0 down, 9 points, it'll be too much?
Listen, in that moment I don't think it's 9 points is too much. Of course it will be massive because you see Arsenal, you know, how strong they are in all competitions and many aspects. But 13 I had the feeling the same that that is a lot of games. What I thought is always I am there is what I have done good, we have to do better to win games in the future. That is what I was thinking. What happened again, or why we don't control the second half when the opponents make these man markings. But of course we need this type of victory because despite what happened today, so we have many good things to fight. The final Carabao Cup, FA Cup, we are there, Champions League, we're going to last 16. So they're so excitement, and of course being 6 points behind Arsenal, okay, it's a big gap.
You, we and then some just 6 points. I say at that on Arsenal terminal Gabon Esson, but I some post I came with me. Now, yeah, name sample Carabao Cup final game. I see it to Akoso and I face the Champions League games at down Manimino. Who meet me a sample, no bit to Akos Kama, 8 minimum. What I say, Arsenal, I a strong team, Oche sample league or more elbow, and I face the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, and I face Champions League, Ramobana, a more equal team is San Dium, but Zawina is so meet me a say a bit to me about way and then some Pep Guardiola. Wano aya manager Eddie Emma Club I from Manchester City Bobukuno wade atuja enochi channels Liverpool omo head coach aya Anslot what say eno lose today say ba no what say aya dey say aya no me say game no at least commit me anya 1 point but we no no metimi a consider penalty I say timi akọ edit me dem omo wo chere say season no my dey edema no wo hwe ni me say mpo metimi atoto omo ne say be Champions League no motimi bono at least so EPN is omo timi enya as a Champions League no omo timi aya dey we and nsema coach no ede atuja na pay ya de be down our Akwaaba Radium 98.1 na mikara tata na no bobodiam etimi echesana na bobokuno etimi ehene kanama kwa komiensa ese ontimi antibi na no obeka na Hussein kan se clubs ahode say omo ehia ona so ba asra ana desempo ometimi age trophy no sana na bobokuno kan bi wo chesempo nkrinde na ese timi abade ma omo no ya de ba kwei ama omo ne timi age omo fight nya na ese omo twa wani ehwe omo chi omo to aso ko be season no ebetimi aba na wie na asra ometimi age o chesempo nya de ese asra age league ni yet matches ni pina ho bibia betimi esimum de omo se ese omo di kan omo focus on matches I say a down many way and nsema mikela teta so e de atuja down semino and pay ya de down our Akwaaba Radio 98.1 so Manchester United etimi etinafie etimi etikaba friend Tottenham Hotspur se boni kan mienu I say wentimi ante say Michael Carrick buy no 4 matches I so abo e de amakaba I friend Manchester United no nyina no timi awene akaba ko I say akasempo Manchester United fan na was say United I we need to so makwa kunum I so betimi ahini ti no aka one game I so mo hwenu say obetimi arena twice na ni ti no otimi akoyi na kare getimi abonem na ntana baso sempo metimi akokudim etimi adama Manchester United the top 4 no o metimi awrem o mo eche we emma o mo trimu enyom de o mo fight no metimi akokudi se bia o ma wie season no na Manchester United Champions League slot no o metimi anya bi na o masako na o makogirem we ani de floba ye de onsem anana pay ye de down our Akwaaba Radio 98.1 yamba zemnisi na ye wiepe Hussein Esinkonya na ntremunum etimi eda toaso ede ama wo wia ocean beba after ocean no de akabe efie na efie nkomo ne abomodia etimi eda toaso ye live on Facebook ye live on TikTok no TikTok no Akwaaba 98.1 FM Akwaaba 98.1 FM eno TikTok ana Facebook ko YouTube na eno so Akwaaba 98.1 Akwaaba 98.1 okwa ahoso ye live oba kwanya bi na wahwe udua na wetimi like ni kama edema wo wia na waja comments ego no mia share na social na waka ada kire onua no so no say enhene kata na say ye live wo YouTube eno Akwaaba 98.1 on YouTube Akwaaba 98.1 and on Facebook TikTok also and so live for her and so Akwaaba 98.1 FM Akwaaba 98.1 FM ko sisi ne duo na show no ne kopebi na ehwe we say good morning.
Good morning, Kofi Tago.
Bibia boko.
Kofi Bibia boko pa.
Yede nyame ase se bibia boko.
Nkakra.
Sa.
Richmond. I know what check here me say me satale so. Kofi Tago bibia kama.
Bibia kama.
Me ma hwese me mia so na ma mia so. So mia so. Yeah. Okay. Kofi ara that's we Richmond me. Boss na san boss na me ade.
Bibia okay.
Eja dem.
So I drop in you say bibia boko
Kofi Tago ene Monday
kwajo say
bibia boko
ko se kata
yes bona ho mfa no
ko se kata
ko da che no me hu se be che no
sa hu se be che
because contagious like a sign what I say nti e chi me wo fi ho sa no che madam
okay
na and I'm so crying so it's a blessing tina carbon
no
so onye immune nti definitely
okay you yede nyame ase say na mandi ese
yaba
na yaba ne ma yenti we nsem do
enkomo no doso nti yenwemu straight na yen chassis na Manchester United net Premier League na no weekend we by winning 2-0 against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Now, say what it means, they say under Michael Carrick, man, you are winning 4 games in a row, and what these 4 wins in a row, no, is unim say in Amorim's 18 months tenure, all the 18 months nobody, you know, never, and team winning 4 games at once.
18 months, nobody.
Good.
Wow.
So for Michael Carrick to do that in his first 4 games, the man is really putting in the work.
Okay.
Now, to say the famous Manchester United winning 5 matches and now almost fan year or trending the BBR. Their next game is against West Ham, and minimum says that game need the attack because Manchester United for now pay 5 straight wins na che
okay
omon sanka now West Ham the 18th
yeah
so what it means is more relegation it talks about more form ni bibia say okay looking at Amorim Michael Carrick ball now all so far no in fact Man U fans will believe now you see the last time Michael Carrick a share Fulham no maybe can say afa awie. And yes, and Kofi felt say 3 wins, yeah. But I was looking at a lot of things. Then I realized so far he's taking a lot of boxes as a coach for Manchester United. And fast forward, we're winning against Tottenham Hotspur. Now, just as the previous 3 games are not about before, no, Tottenham game was never an easy game. Because in our competitions and the previous managers, no more 8 games among you winning back so when you meet Tottenham, men can say 10 against 11. How did they start? What I say? Yeah. Performance now man you boy in this way. And even at 11 no mbeshe still can go for better excuse you say on place no crab prayer. Truth is BB assesa on Manchester United and to United na first na no any ana. No. So let's appreciate it from that point. And look at so far 4 games now. I want a be a career story. Say man, no, we need to put respect on his name. First game, Man City. Yeah, the Juma now first game in 3 days. In fact, it was supposed to be a pundit on that day. Now I'm coming you Man City. Bono. Little did he know say or prepare can TV so no there be one neko coach or sorry Babe Pep Guardiola. Do you know what this means? 2-0 and a subsequent game. Arsenal. Okay, watch City that second. Arsenal the obi anim say obi oye kura last stop. Manchester United before that game. One of the last time no match Arsenal. Arsenal fee. Do you know years already? 2009 or so. Now Carrick came. Obabe share Arsenal. 3-2. Now Arsenal difference what me breaching it 3 times. Do you know what this means? Obabe share Fulham na this season. Oyi ba akuni free mu. FA Cup na Fulham. And Manchester United ni Fulham obi anim how a Fulham a threat edema mo o show mo 2-0 ai 3-2 na bia ena na no Tottenham. So Carrick so far is doing a lot of things. You see, I've spoken about this. Sadia bakwa me pe and the first game na me hu ye say oti asema say ya tenere suwa say Manchester United born profile of players they good football. Yeah, the players and the formation and system and some tactics. Means what man say? Anti man your profile of players and idea. So you will be a vision pa as a coach. Kofi, say we 4-2-3-1. Now sometimes they be a make us as it me na you cry ye men UK ho analyze stuff like that. No more mukuta science and data. Ye be office training how many players in there that sorry no. They don't see this. Carrick by ya simple for Amorima what bought 3 back the entire season. You can clearly tell say at the time it wasn't fit.
Yes.
Kwem kwada ibra na ebro beka so mo ball da. Ba bia Bruno ni nam go ball num. Ete had koye bi ma ye shane cap one and ade nyina. Amorim the same thing. Coach Ibano about 4-2-3-1 with a consistent lineup. So far, Man U I'm carried back for matches new. But be a bit more Katana Abubon a lineup. And if you look at the current crop of squad, you will say Sampa, this is the best of lineup as a coach in the ball matches. And the first of all, when you're in the best in the formation correct, when you're in the lineup correct. Sini Lomens is supposed to be the starter, and of course, when they're starting, no complications. But for Alessandro Martinez Maguire, who will be a winning Manchester United, knows will be a fitter. I mean, they're the best player. Look, sure, they were 3. Now, Dalot about 2. Midfield, Kobe Menu Ugati. Now, everybody is praising Kobe Menu. Look, Manchester United a club at home dom. It is almost good football. Look, correct Premier League. Or much Man you accept any post this because a bit more trend. And that is the reason why Obi is free. Where menu passes, control, near assist, hit him up, any BBI in the game. Plus the level of and the undercarry comedy. I hear a lot of teams.
Yeah.
Man City na. And then Bruno Fernandes as a 10 is scoring. And then not just scoring goals, he's assisting in almost every game at Carrick by. And then none of he go no share. You know. In all the matches Akwaaba say train no and wash and carry. Bruno have involved himself in every match Carrick the number. Why? Because the Bruno born number 10. He's creating and he's scoring. That is the perfect formation that fits Bruno Fernandes. And money freedom and my threat in a way. You see sometimes there you say coach be a ball out of position. And your team no one or how who player no so or how you can see say Ampa well liberating Bruno Fernandes. Even though on board about that, and now Papa Emma the needed recognition and appreciation eba ni changes. Kofi
yeah.
Onim say nyeden shares kunum beba second. Obomwo na you, but Momo is feeling comfortable because of the system. Ba ku bi na nka oboba fa Diallo betena bench. And then Diallo de bi oginam ana
back when
wabako.
Okay.
Diallo de bi o eden oginam. He oye changes ya de dan Fletcher ya obefa manye yi odi ne ba be bobi onya mu de bi odi ne be bobi Tyler Fletcher odi ne be boy onya mu de bi so Carrick so far Kofi Man need deserve praises enye kasa look who person who say oye adwuma within the shortest possible time she the routine corner kick na Man U de she goal first Tottenham had no idea say United for no obi ade bi omo be corner Maguire attacking last pole. No ahead the ball. No zaman still there na
yes.
No ahead the ball no. And the no money zaman you the ball. Says we have another idea. And so there was a certain player. I forgotten his name. Nanko no bet me intercept corner na omo pass you know because Xavi Simons. And the Manchester United player back ko drag in from there. Celebrate a bit free Kobe Menu or no be set it up. That pass at the blind side of the defenders. Amambuemo for that precision. And then of course the same thing. So where the man is putting in the work training. He's keeping things simple, but so far he's on track. Macan say it's too early to say permanent job. No, for now he's an interim coach on a interim boss, isn't it? Until no man concentrating in the job. At the end of the season, say United when the future, when the project, no let the players around, no or a Jumana Carrick, ne deserve adwuma nto aso a I mean ebe prevail ama obi ehu for now they shouldn't distract him because yes na they will create more problems e dey amano now why are there say offer league table now man you are top 4 44 points and they are seriously chasing Aston Villa and Man City crowd that second and that tells everybody say Man is really putting in the work now and they ade ba kwa me hu ye in all that happened they say Manchester United players nobody can convince me so many quality or team because if you have a players now team share Arsenal to also share Man City no women are the best teams no if you are playing like this against Tottenham near there and yes our performance when they beat them the league no and yes our performance when they beat them at the bottom for consistently no so the TN say Man U problem no na a mentality so count a true baby no our mentality ni be weak am I adwin ye say because this performance na because the same crop of squad no team finish 16 near there the same squad no more over 14 15 it tells us say carry kabechere say quality the be that so team no now another team on also fighting for top 4 Chelsea currently they are fit Saturday almost Wolverhampton by 3 goals to 1 in fact first half and Akwaaba ball hat trick first 2 penalties and before the game was a catch say Wolverhampton that 20th yen come obi and then again there is no way that Chelsea ends up winning this game on the back of the Arsenal defeat elimination from the FA Cup they needed to respond and again so share Leo Senior by Chelsea Arsenal kwa na ahye no in all competitions now in the Premier League we're in the 4th straight win so what it means they say yes Chelsea in the Premier League are doing something but it is because of what Manchester United you know I carry the news so be adwene nkoso because if you add Leon Rossini's performance so far apart from Arsenal's defeat so I share Charlton
yes
well or twice on one share Napoli in the Champions League and one winning 4 Premier League games so far a first start for the coach and I think sir it gives Chelsea for no hope honestly Chelsea consistency there me who say beba and it is only because Chelsea system no more running no you cannot trust the kind of players how be audible subsequent games meaning what man say I carry the next game no obviously repeat Chelsea you cannot do that they say carry buy 4 games in the same lineup Chelsea they go make Chelsea my we try chemo obi yet tin kura yes sir or don't so be rusty and that is the problem with Chelsea but then Chelsea win here and that was the most important thing this very game move for Chelsea they needed to win this very game Kofi Arsenal actually give him 9 points Saturday na and before say Man City ba be close after also share Liverpool now Zubimendi scored the first goal and Gyökeres share 2 so Gyökeres what it means then say in as much as ba no difficult start and in all competitions will contribute to 15 goals which is not bad now Arsenal winning here it was against Sunderland team I said they repeat here me no be can say they are very stubborn particularly so over the first leg you know the money Arsenal here and as if this game was different no it was no different the difference was just the scoreline and you didn't know fighting spirit me say Brian Robbie and what did be on this Saliba mo dey twese wo achiro and the level of intensity no but then Arsenal realize regardless of the Sunderland they beba no when they the most important and they need to do that and then of course in front of the fans they were able to win 3-0 Kofi statement clearly Echino Obi say Arsenal are still holding on to the lead Premier League table so and they are not giving up yet baby omuko jina Saturday no Bernardo Silva me da say or repeat it or say say nanka o ma win no match na and as o mu lose after conceding the first goal and ko mu kra be dia tum say league ni over so clearly Arsenal win was set crucial and very important and if Arsenal continues like this nobody will doubt them some Belgian league regardless of the any other team here for now 6 points and more everybody say allowance what I say my allowance e won finfini wa tell any allowance out say as we jakwan to jakwan bi ama emuwa for City to catch up means what man say so I think what Arsenal did was such great now that takes us to the main game Kofi so so much to talk about. Enra, in the Premier League, Liverpool, Man City.
Yeah.
Of course, in recent era, it is the game that gives us a lot of talking points, joy, and everything for the past decade. Now, Premier League in Ankasa no crepa say I don't know if it too much. The way omo starting game no a ko fi omo nya abotre feature nsem nim more highlights and so now even camera quality and so now you be ko park in so crowd ko fi na we tasty for the match and the game really lead up to the level of expectation and no be expected. In fact, in the first half 0-0 in terms of goals we would have been disappointed, but in terms of performance and chances creation here, so you'll be an game now. You would have realized, say yes, first chance Haaland say no, but over Alisson and Basu more for that boldness. So Babe Sevilla and all those times, I must try knocking 10 shots in the first half. Nina goalkeeper not a year, and it was the same. All the chance that Liverpool so Donnarumma was there in the first half 0-0, but then there were more actions in the second half. Kofi, I only recorded 3 goals, so it would have been 4 and more. But again, the 2 goalkeepers, it started Abra Szoboszlai, Kofi, a free kick, you know, because most in Liverpool, no, na ashini na she ended. After first half incredible saves and now Alisson ne Donnarumma na ashini na she ended, and Szoboszlai with that free kick. In fact, mirror game no. In as much as first in me bufu when a boss Salah. Szoboszlai ko gina free kick bi ho. Na so na ebo Salah ko ball na style bi. And this Szoboszlai be back on the na me nim so be shot. Because I direct there is space one nipa na no so you go for direct. But little did I know, say first the technique, the shot, and they said the shot ni chim here no. Any baby e kobo here no. Keep a straight current bench no.
Kobo you.
Mo hyang. On the money you. Only direct shot to put to. And ball game no issue ni o ma bebre confusion here ba our system nim no. And na me nya about 3 call back. And na me call say distance no. Free na me o. The distance and emu wa otimi boss a short no. And yes, Donnarumma ya de bia we die untimi nche no. But then after Liverpool's lead, City didn't set. And of course, still Liverpool share goal no. Because we were heading toward the end. Any performance and goalkeepers na done no. Commentator and say this can be the winner for Liverpool. Go no share no. Because no him say time ne kwa na eko. Say that be a lot of things were going to happen. One, Man City taker through a corner kick, and in fact, Szoboszlai had such a game. In fact, who said on Akwaaba me and describe no. Because Haaland corner about head the ball no. Szoboszlai the play see Bernardo Silva onside because he felt say Haaland be heading it direct, and there was no need for him to move.
Okay.
And then anybody was now Haaland head the ball na see Bernardo Silva captain and him. I'm also the Naya also. Buy no Szoboszlai play no onside first goal. So go now Szoboszlai share the mistake at here for him. Now the final moment. For the Bernardo Silva go ne buy no. And check and a sa penalty na Alisson and buy. And of course nobody should have the penalty. It was a penalty. Who had the advantage? Haaland. Goalkeeper never crashing. And yes, I saw the 9 and as I open ball now. Over crashing and now I'm crashing. So it was a penalty where any argument. Now, and Haaland called for a penalty. In fact, the penalty it was quite scary because Haaland said the penalty is predictable. One, so who direction is easy. Liverpool have on share goal there. And Mama Dashvili the last time on the chain and Atiokera. Mukipa back on the say Kumenkala. Omo back. I think Mama Dashvili. Watch it Haaland penalty. So Kumenkala hamu back. And you look at Haaland and it tension about Fable and Namuto Bemium. Poor shot 2-1. Yempon Kofi. Say na the final minutes no one na grown football no you born 90 minutes you we no ma ye pure drama cinema nkasa and in fact Premier League for ni nyina no eno na the talking point o man sa ko twa sa moment no eno man sa post say yen san hwe ni bie because it need to be enjoyed twice and more. What happened? What hwe bia why on first it was 2-1 so Liverpool person o moteka and the Liverpool pressure Man City And that came the famous shot. You see the importance of Donnarumma. Season we'll talk about that. Catch him say Pep Guardiola. I realized that was a goalkeeper. No, yeah, the answer na chenye na IBM. Not the Donnarumma buy. Donnarumma buy. The number of times I was saving Manchester City from situation. City defense no enyo. And say I get he buy and na me the same kind because Mago he no a pillar. Although defender was I intelligent. One person, but wabe hold the back line. So there's some leadership will be a bar. A chiro and years own him defending ye. And why he was fantastic. Kofi,
yeah.
And City under pressure. Then came that famous shot, McAllister. Kofi, nessa born shit. But look at Bebia. Donnarumma save you, but you see sometimes in your camera, and the be a Ghana Premier League camera angles never more appreciate saving it better because Bebia Donnarumma stretch a coil and Sakabon. Nobody could believe it. Exactly what the commentator said. What a save. Sana Pep Sokai. So from the managers dugout, on also can say what a save. Oh yeah, no. Oh, don't suffer anything. And no, yeah, sign a check and say no, yeah. And it should tell you about goalkeeper one, ni reach. So turning in some baby drew. And oh, I'm what did Jin and a palm, the means and I'm what didn't womb. And to a year's half ball way, no. And a sign reinstating Man City confident. But then it was because Liverpool were still attacking. So the intensity. Now, what happened? Some pressure we had the corner by. In 1 minute, and I'm coming away in a year. 1 minute, corner never and Liverpool the pressure and the time Man City, so no. Salah mo ye Petre Sabon and so and it was quite unbelievable. Ekitike Salah wait na bo ni PA. At the time Liverpool were protesting for penalty. So now VAR check a penalty. And na bo ni TC Liverpool achi because Alisson Becker ya bepon enti oba be so benya go asha goalkeeper no enti wa free wa ba 18 nim abepre ball ya pre e de number achire ball ya say kwa emko nti ba ko bi o try so clear anyeye ni nyina in the same 1 minute ana ball ni tis ba Man City side e ba ya na Bernardo Silva yima cheki nti cheki J ball no the first control na ball ne call center and no decide say Haaland e run it now keeper catch it Haaland so run no Szoboszlai and then so I was looking at it say Haaland is Szoboszlai when the America and I check it ball direct instead of so be pass ball na Haaland and I be ball to Haaland ani so ball na she but then ball no go speed and it is up to Haaland and Szoboszlai the whole speed ne bet me take advantage in fact Haaland san Szoboszlai ho being the last person okwa ball na tum and Szoboszlai chain Haaland but Haaland realize that be so fight because he's strong. And Haaland twice so now because of power na anybody na ball na ko area box nim and na Szoboszlai cross Haaland anim baby na ball na ko so Haaland realize say so one twi Szoboszlai say the Szoboszlai train na Szoboszlai bet ma clear ball no from goal and football no untimi take decision ma referee be sisi we are then we talk about it and na Szoboszlai Haaland saw that tag him pay for obvious foul and na before the ball nation no enti first kabon ne share answer foul ne ba ka beji go but otwe Szoboszlai before goal no enti na say e je foul once a ball ne nke kwhye dada okay and now for ball ne to atenem so City celebrated jubilated 3-1 and the ball no cover because no man has seen a doors for us to comprehend penalty be kura ka dakam Liverpool for complaining that they cry in the game Salah penalty one Bernardo Silva and there was I think a second one and then so Liverpool said complaining for penalty before the Petre one no
okay
and he needed to go to the VAR na referee ne call now you see Premier League for no amoma BBI is simple in terms of explanation and BBI Mathieu guy never mo and I've listened to Pep Guardiola. Me no mo nya adwen baako say. He ball ne cover no. Na referee say first. Or play Haaland ball no advantage.
Okay.
Because Szoboszlai train Haaland no. Na get foul. But the foul na ball ne say ya. What disrupted Man City clear advantage. Okay. That's what punish you even more than say or more advantage. So one play advantage which is fair. And Haaland call foul Szoboszlai before the ball.
Oh, okay.
And the Haaland ball near foul which makes the goal null and void. Let's say goal no cancel because foul before the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, unze yetimi bibi timi si ni ama advantage but player no ba ni abe say deserve card near the amano. So that he realized that Suppose like foul no Haaland was the last man. Clear goal scoring opportunity. So suppose like the end a red card. Decision number 1.
Oh, okay.
2, Haaland ball a foul. But me so be problem ni. Haaland dragging suppose like no. Like a yellow card. Because can you pa? Haaland so the yellow card that na me boa. Enti konya yellow or run atade o she go no. Enti no dey come man yellow and Haaland so the red card. So my only aspect I mean referee na nya dwene ne say Haaland foul no so na so ma Haaland so yellow card.
Okay.
Minister what man say. But then the goal was cancelled. Perfect because there was a foul before the goal. Okay. Now Pep Guardiola must say football no referees ne decision no say ka goal ne for the Premier League ne ye de beton guy never say omo go Premier League na say the best scene and ka Premier League beton for the year. It is not about that. Referees no majuma saying they are there to make sure say omo de mrane be ye adwuma. Kofi football is governed by rules. The law is the law. And ameboa. No. Good. And the time one referee no call no. You expect the referee say ball ni mo aye de nti onya ma ne hye. Na next time the be here wa obeti ase. So an a slot to say. On the referees ni ya adwen for scene ni situation na esi ye ni nyina. But baby ono mo nya adwen ne say Haaland ball no. Referee ni jitu misa otwe na tade a. It was no different from so penalty na no penalty. Okay. Yes, ono so ne side. But then referees ne de Kofi hono they got it 10/10. Enti there be 7.5/10 because now me say Haaland ball no so my yellow card and that was what really ended the Premier League weekend and it was so great.
Okay, me da se pa I know I Hussein Adams and now ten kasa me no say what you see what you come and ya timi atwa so what say I'm Francis dear watch you live from Brikuma Mangwa say that so here TikTok or course see na ko jam message go what say Bright is my name and join the show live from Jirapa in the Upper West region. Yeah, that's it. Sell or here from Upper West region. Now, Ocean Eba, now Utimi Adinidia Abash, Shisha, Nonya Semikitoka. Shannon so them, rent Sman then Takran, Quasamin Cancha Sebra, Ebeho Num, Nahabi or Numbi to me a Eddie Fro. So and BBD essential oil, say oil is a bagana for Naja to Konoko baby, never before Beman or Bemana Kasa when the Bebum. I'm also to me Edna on Naswi. Now, the Fobisamin Cancha say or Treprot, I see what on. Nebo for months to be any ya register was somebody or say back when I pay an sample me no na penny no on sabiti makabi was it proud to be here I was offer today ye ben baby anka phone on do say e kan I have a friend of 0207 625965 0207 625965 ofra ye no bit me edin come so and Christian College Bible Institute osebra ye din tete pa na Emma obewie na so for no be ewum ana afi so mat 7 catches was in cancer sebra se bia na bit akose kama etimi edi ama ya munyinyi nyimwa na ne twaso na yantwaso na yanko enim eno say edan fridge doctor don't was in cancer of fridge na say entimi enfama anafi kefosu Akwaaba enterprise wasa dance hu na made bra na beje papa ne bi na ko wie odan no must buy some cancer say TV no yatete so bra na beto TV ne bi emfa no type papa ne nyina do a wonsa betimi akabi ewo saso na Gosway aluminium anafi glassware o se glasses won djuma na ye yensa na nyoma efe ye no mbo so da fon ba djuma na betimi ane kama edemam Dr. Tachi Herbal Center wasi enenwu yade the south fine one show when Ninis Best Topic the enemy bomode na bra na ye hwe se de bia woni no obetimi ehuna ade ye sister kwa cosmetics o se bra na beje nkupa sasna spray and would be na use be o chaso nyame gas cooker and then the free service o se men kazo fridge na fe gas cooker na se no bra na en repane kama emfama remedy dental clinic o se senwa djuma na bra na he onum na ha bia wonum bia yin na kama emfama saso na ABA Herbal Center enenwu yade the south time one hwe ko huna de bi bra na modre na enflo so saso na Grace and Hardware Aluminium and a glass company limited was bra na beja dance ni ma papa ni bi never ko wie dan ana fe Kobe company was me can't say ye wo pillow down machines ni bi ho prop no e betimi adwe so ama so timi ada kama edemam Dr. Owusu Ocha Herbal Center was it fire debra e be modru na timi efro so enya de eze ekona sababium ana fe opanyini ya manu was me can't say one room I say porch account or the man na so peba bani so peno the bamano was senase was say oh brebia nkrobo 4 asore no one udru a onsa betimi akan I have a friend of 0542 327377 0542 327377 o ti betra asemum na tramfin fidie na yanko na me no miere se me hihye so wafono se re bia na ombet na saso ya ba ye de aka na beto aso a etimi e de ama ha Akwaaba radio 98.1 The tactical man Ocean.
Kofi Tago.
Bibia Boko.
Fino ala fini.
Until the end.
Until the end.
Yo.
Bibia Boko pa. Now also what to say. Yes. Say the most informed team in the world.
Yo.
Is a born I born. Team be anywhere so bet Manchester United and nim currently.
Yo.
Now would about team be born I born me say now no me hear Tottenham game no. Now my Alex Ferguson. Me who Carrick I say Carrick Ferguson e na na mani su bi me.
Okay.
Na me say no way the new Ferguson. Manchester United. The Red Devils are back.
Oh, Abeka Kabima bedu kabima. Why?
Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. Glory, glory, Man United. As the Reds go marching on.
Yeah.
Masa.
Manchester United. Bedu kabima me why?
Yeah, go be. Say you coach ni o coach.
As everybody be.
There's a mopa ya hwiase. Mopa ya hwiase.
For match spare na.
That be Kofi Bona ye boni no ordinary o.
Mbo na efe, Kobi Manu ni bo.
What? Saba Indian ni no high. Portugal ni odo Indian ni.
Yeko.
Kofi, I was a weekend we mi ko pie mu ahinkuro.
Okay.
Na me mama ba ko comfort afia pepra.
Oh, okay.
Fofie. Na ye ko pene krabre.
Oh, okay.
Nti me fa application so na ma de dance. Ombo mo bebua ma e ko jam no.
Oh, okay.
Ina from NT2 amango ase omo fra suhia so tia no ba bia mo fri bebua abusua no. Ama eja me mama yes ye kra na chikra no.
Yes, ye ma shedin.
Yes, Kofi. Ti ye nchi o mi na de mfa na ase kese.
Mfa ma ya de pa ma ya.
Emuda ho.
Pa mo da ho.
Thank you very much. Kofi. After 8 consecutive games, Manchester United finally defeated Tottenham Hotspur. Now the win has come under Michael Carrick. So what is meaning said during the second coming of Michael Carrick, the new Alex Ferguson, Kofi say wako 4 straight games unbeaten.
Okay.
He has even won all the games. It tells you the hard work, the strong performances of Michael Carrick Edia share Jumanu. Kofi what Tottenham Spurs position they are no crane. Because Kenya match we have for Manchester United, but truth be told, Kofi. Manchester United ending Tottenham Hotspur recently.
Okay.
The last time United shared Tottenham Hotspur, they date back to 19 October 2022.
2022.
Yes.
4 years in
4 years. United to be share Tottenham that. I'm sure man you woman away do am pay. And it's on back last season. Man no mummy no pray we hono. Bakuda 15 bakuda 16 no. Oh you go share Europa League but share Manchester United. Yeah. Sir, I akoi no not for Brendan Johnson and they said the holy go. It tells you say recently anytime when United be share Tottenham biano ya no mo de ebre it kudos to Michael Carrick. Now you see Kofi adia na yira our Manchester United bobo ko no finally back consistency. Now you see, I a team be able to perform me as a compete very well. No? You need consistency. Now in football, there are 2 types of consistency. Consistency in selection and consistency in performance. So when you're back on writer, the other one no. And the answer na be consistency in performance no. You need to have consistency in selection. And it's what Besha. 4 games now, Michael Carrick Akwaaba winning all the 4 games in a row. No, the truth of the matter is that Kofi, he has named an unchanged starting 11. Right from the first game against City, starting 11 now, Michael Carrick this year game Agrana Seno with a session of Abranti FN Patrick Dogu on Ukraine injury. All the 10 players in a session of Patrick Dogu no, Omina Boge Nibi. And you remember it is a Matthias Cunha Krana, even though the first game he came on from the bench. Yeah. But the last 2 games I have body by after Branch F and Patodogu prior no. There's a Cunha and started. Until when I started 11 and Sonny Laments in the post, Diago Dallo, Luxor. In fact Luxor on our most minutes. Pa this season for Manchester United. Lucio left back, central defense no Alessandro Martinez de Butcher on Harry Maguire. Down double pivot no cover Kobe Menu and the legendary Casemiro. In attack, Bruno Fernandes here right behind the center forward, Abrante FN Brian Bomo. Then when so no use Abrante FN Amad Diallo and now Matheus Cunha. And this consistency in starting 11 no and now Buona influence performance no in a very positive way. And then for so long a time, I who say Manchester United every 4 games in a row no it happened during the reign of Eric Ten Hag. Now, Kofi Yabenya Ruben Amorim say United every 4 matches no. Now I call 12 matches. Coach no call no. Now I call 12 matches. Alusu says and say no 4 wins in 12 games for Manchester United. And at this point, you side with me why I make us say nay. Some level of consistency be about Manchester United. Okay. Now, what game now? Say, what results now? Results no better now. So okay, 2-0 there. And now you be a back of it. Truth be told, from the start of the game, Ediko see the final blast of the whistle. United were the better side. They took control of the game. How they were winning second balls, omo combination play, omo general attitude, the confidence level of players around the floor play. That was through. Now, Kofi, I'm very critical about Michael Carrick. I'm stating my stance clear. I'll show you. So I'm a say. The 1 year so far there, even though we will make another case early days, yet for you to say it's okay, young for man Carrick on permanent basis. But I go through be told. We are seeing Michael Carrick influence the direct impact in the Manchester United team. Now her first goal no, in the 38th minute. Before the deadline, a deadlock on the break, you know, it was a set piece. And a Bruno Fernandes echo Gina Bonachi. So the all toss and Bruno Fernandes about direct diagonal ball, mama pin. Opia ball no eto no one. If I no outswing. And I could be men who say Brian Bomo attack the space on the edge of the 18-yard box. It was a beautiful, it was a calculated, well-worked goal. Well-worked goal, Ankasa. And Brian Bomo made no mistake and about that carpet shot. So a chance say, coach is not starting influencing Manchester United games, you know. And then in the league, we Arsenal Kofi. Watching most set pieces this season all competitions through, including penalties. Arsenal say 18. We free one. Manchester United the most dangerous team in set pieces. Even the Premier League, United are the most dangerous team in set pieces, excluding penalties. You get a point. In the actual say Manchester United who from set piece situations. And the Arsenal the set pieces every teams near the end. Sometimes we are not being fair to them. One team are all benefiting from set pieces for Manchester United. And a Juma coaches in the idea Ababeshim Intia Yehunesano. Now, Kofi, see, in big games, Manchester United actually said they have the balls. So, from Amorim time ever, teams of Muhammad United are smaller teams. Even under Ruben Amorim, United ate me fair results against big teams, you know, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Monotini, Omoko toe to toe. But the truth is that Omoko share smaller clubs now. No ma 4-4 Matiato. And Anaman Kofo Crown and GDB says United every big games to Crampona. And Kosi, go obey on Liverpool, obey the Nabo, obey Arsenal, obey Chelsea, no Nabo. We are not Everton Arsenal. Everton are better than against Revin. Oh, Trafford. Yeah, and the outgoing coach Amorim. Yeah. But I tell you, say, so what share Premier League top 6 teams who grade you man. Only say United almost points. Top 6 teams, you know. So who you on table now? United and Aston Villa, you know, 12 points. I guess that Aston Villa or -1 goal. Oh, okay. And United the goals on the pay or the goals on the balance. Okay. Arsenal crumple only the table no. So who grade Premier League teams, you know, by the top 6 teams now. Yes. Because Arsenal were 9 points. Yeah. Man City or that second crowd 8 points for that 4th. Man United at that top, based on the top 6 performing teams, big teams, you know. The kudos to United in big matches. Now, Kofi. Now I don't know me making statement who has said, who can the best summer sign in a Hugo Ekitike. And the me rooting for a critic so for different league in a buy. But Kofi, I tell you, say me ya rethink it about that statement me make you know. How Brian Buemo has become so impactful and what then? And Ruby Amorim, Ubet man kind of can be or buy any sister and amwa any idea na so the whole lot any a pan no. But one thing, every Manchester United fan be for be papa and signings. That 2 players no top Manchester United, I tell you. Kofi Omunima and Kaminin the to Manchester United. Brian Buemo and Mateus Cunha. The man signed quality players for the club. Okay. Yes. And where Brian Buemo in big matches, watch Man City. Watch Arsenal. Watch Tottenham and away. Mention them. So in big games in England, or Chile to me, or Liverpool, so Anfield. And Kofi see player Kofi do one have you the arm so your ability to influence big matches. When matters most, Uchra S factor na warner, and then I'm do na Judy say unim edumana pa. And the kudos to Brian Buemo. Again, say the savior for Manchester United, undoubtedly Bruno Fernandes. Was my cousin the couple to go on board Bruno Fernandes. Yes. I'm the friend Fernandes. Now he was on the score sheet with that beautiful cross from Diego Dallo, and he made no mistake with that excellent goal poaching finish. And I put two game to bed money 2-0. Now on the goal, what it means, Kofi, the man has entered into the record books. Now see this season, all form. So Manchester United team is even top 4 Krampuna. I tell you, Kofi, he will be a rare contender for Premier League Player of the Season. Check the numbers: 21 games, 5 goals, 12 assists. So he's been involved in 17 goals. This season, Akwaaba they have. Regardless of how poor Manchester United team is, single-handedly, or you know who pay. Say Kofi, you go no nya. Say the area Bani say he has been involved in 200 goals since he joined the club in 2020. 200 goals. Wow. The Manchester United team where you know. Now create chance man would wear goals money and the umbeda shama. Made their credit so why assist. Oh no. Some chira ba on babo. Would wear goals that man you so bro. Oh, and you go Bruno there I think that he has wrote his name in the history books. He's a rare legend for the club. Okay. 104 goals, 96 assists since he joined the club. Dear Mona Basso, kudos to Manchester United. My idea. Now, I will Molyneux. Chelsea Koyo Jumana Kamaditia, the last place team on the table, Wolves. 3 goals to 1. So, what is meaning is Leon Rossinier has bounced back to winning ways. After losing in the EFL semi-final game, back-to-back defeat from Arsenal. So, say finally he is back to winning ways. Now, Kofi. Early days yet, but I'm seeing some level of positivity with the coach. Say Chelsea for that alone, no matter players amano. Now they will give him free hands to operate without any serious interference. He will do the work. Obey Jumano. Obey. Because the style of play, the methodology, the approach, actually, a coach are willing to succeed or big team. Unza all banana man for binum and say no why no by na wapan Maresca akofo obi okochi Strasbourg. But I tell you so Kofi, so watch the games now wabo even though we lose a couple of games bi ni ade who share the general team performance and the style of playing approach. Who say he's a coach or he's indeed learning on the job. You get a point. Now as I say Kofi, he has won all the 4 Premier League games. Games now we lose no na Premier League. 4 Premier League games in a row. Papa na win it. Okay. Against Brentford, against Wolves, against Crystal Palace, money idea. Why winning? And out of the 4 wins in a row, no, and what 3 lending teams. And as I told you earlier, no, in derby games, it has always been difficult. And found the team in a form. That is why I credit Emma Leon Rossinier, the young sensation, young enterprising coach. So what is me as a Kofi? We about the second English coach since 2017. Shakespeare, they Leicester echo 4 wins in a row I'm right there do mamuno bi amano no say we na baba equal that record no so kudos to Leon Rosinier now see he wants to change something in the Chelsea team Kopama say when you roll no the amano no say we no Okofo double D double D need to say double defensive midfielders 2 defensive midfielders you know say so you see Andre Santos and Moses Caicedo in the 4-2-3-1 so the open is open more control and numbers in midfield so we'll push our branch for Enzo Fernandez at the more advanced role and what your branch for Kopama echo win so you soon as inside winger trying to create from the wrist. You get a point. And I think that position, you know, even though Kopama not telling you too comfortable there, but I think that at this point, the coach with the right system and the right rule at the Ama branch. And after a lot of rumors, I am also free Chelsea when you for penal any idea. The performance now they can be with the Chileans and nothing has changed. Hat trick and a Kopama they might over the weekend. Now Kofi, the branch and I say. Say Wababe the first player to score 3 hat tricks in first half. Now hat trick there normal be at Mishebi in football. But Kofi the ama we be any special and it's a first half. First half oh no was a hat trick. Enya normal. Kopama enya normal there why enya normal say was 4 hat tricks. Enya normal. And the ama Chelsea say first half ba o share ba 13 minutes. I don't say second goal 30 feet. 3 minutes later, now Kofuasane backward piece to complete the hat-trick. So he has now scored more Premier League hat-tricks 4 for Chelsea than any other player in the competition's history. Okay. So you get a point. So he's a legend in the making. Kopama about Chelsea me in the Chelsea team. The most important player for me is Caicedo. Yes, but I tell you, say Kopama remains one of the best. You get a point. Yes. And he is making a statement for himself, a legend in the making. Sana Mekano. They say, "Go Chelsea all-time list." No, so they say, "We will top 10." We will top 10 list. You get a point. So Yamona Basso, he has really done well. Arsenal are in back-to-back Premier League wins. So finally, they have restored their 6-point lead on the Premier League table. McCarthy said the trophy is theirs to lose. So Arsenal for the Belgian Premier League trophy now, your mama said. Because from all indications, everything is falling in their favor. Everything is falling in their favor. Says Arsenal here, the edgy league, you know. Now the good news for Arsenal is that Vitor Carres came from the bench to score 2 goals. So what is mean is a confidence be the Abba boy anymore. Mekato said recently no intimation. Of course, some couple of games be ana go share why they the amount in the Premier League. And you see, a new Afro league, no Honda that Brighton 1 year successful, no one and 9 was the Ababa. You get a point. And for Mikel Arteta to bench him, no, they can't say me the Achireno. Secretary say I saw you know. So say one position of Kofi. I was na team more competition war pie as na center forward roho. Once I can have Aba. Yeah. Gabriel Jesus also Aba. Say we also Aba. And they say who get the nod. It is about who give the numbers. It is about who perform to the maximum best. Because baby, I didn't do not attack and fire the enemy, Madame Asibiwo. 2 bebo 1 2 be na nye but man for frabebo. And if bench to Carres and all the card ye be at as a cratch, you know, because I didn't do any break. Yeah. Now, Coffee, you see, Mikel Arteta, Premier League, you know, or Tia Seba. Yes, especially the starting 11 on ano against Santana. Santana is a stubborn team. We are very stubborn team. Who's asking when that's an dimension? We are very stubborn team. Took a show Monaco ye gross and be on the house. Now go in attack. No typical Premier League approach. And the OP players are of your mobile Premier League ni be playing. OP players are Omuni League ni so. They understand the dynamics of the Premier League. They can meet the physical demands, the intensity of the Premier League. And in the 4-2-3-1, Kofi in attack, Omuni a Premier League experience for Leandro Trossard. Wa Bob Brighton and wa Arsenal. Noni Madueke, wa Bob Chelsea and wa Arsenal. Gabriel Jesus, wa Bob Man City and wa Arsenal and a Kai Havertz. Once about Chelsea and wa Arsenal. and in attackers 4 no mu nyina obo Premier League ni bi pen. You get a point. Now Silas Ferguson komo di ni mire bia na atwam no ade ada me kotodwe ma me wure mfrida. Now can say strong defense wins you championship. Good attack they just score goals. Now your careers more shiny ade other players contribute to goals. But I tell you say Arsenal being success this season the huge credit goes to their defense.
My idea.
Omo defense.
What?
Arsenal defense they kept clean sheet. Now Kofi this season in the league Omo keep 13 clean sheet. Now me can attack defensive tactics in here. Now me che no crache.
What you know?
Ma che da.
Okay.
All the 4 center backs in here natural defenders. All the 4 man defense no na natural center backs. From Julian Timber Atta a natural center back. Only Julian Timber me enter for Quentin Timber and Julian Timber. Timber he was trained as a center back. Just that the versatility the man to me kobo fullback whether left or right. Ricardo Carafiori the area of speciality left sided center back. You get a point. Already Gabriel ne Saliba omo your natural center back dada. You get a point. Now say from 2025 everybody 2026 Kofi 38 games they have kept 20 clean sheets together. The central defensive pair, the heart of defense for Arsenal. Okay. Now in the history of the Premier League there be a defensive partnership Kofi no omo to punu no edin so baby omo to banje ban wa chire wa na odre. And you ba Ricardo Carvalho and John Terry.
Yes.
No one in the more. No about the Manchester United.
Yes.
Abrante Feni Manja Village and Federal. In fact, in the history of the Premier League, I'm gonna keep most clean sheet.
Okay.
138 days, they kept 70 clean sheet together. So Mumi and elbow. But I think that Gabriel and William Saliba, they are writing history. You see, in football, Tago, your positions go higher, the understanding and elbow. Central defense, no, and you wow, and a bache. Wow, no. What that level of understanding communication mean here the mobile and in time change position was about change ni person prior you more money the airborne and credit goes to them. Arsenal success it is largely dependent on them. Now Liverpool etifie ama Manchester City ekowie no by 2 goals to 1. Now Kofi a lot of things in the sea will gain red card for Dominic Szoboszlai Yedi Salah goes to be near the whole lot in the sea will gain But Kofi I tell you sir after Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes Dominic Szoboszlai will be the best player in terms of technical ability. Too much about technique, about player with high level of intelligence. You see, Liverpool team this season among you consistent, but one player was standard performer for them. Abrante Feni Szoboszlai. Baby, I'm not born it though. And you know, this is that he has scored I think 3 free kicks. No free kick in way 4 free kicks, direct free kick and Abrante na she. Into a chance say, "Only Liverpool for no ball." Now, amount to me finding openings in open play, crampona. In that ball situations, when the ball is closer to the goal area of the genetic tries already, as already pa. And the kudos to Dominic Szoboszlai, even though Liverpool will gain there, but he's one player that be on bed ever born abaso this particular season. You see, Liverpool coach in there, go via to Satan's as Mujana coin. That's all my palm now. With the materials or with expenses, Liverpool are any idea buying big players, spending huge amount of money to make sure they can elevate my amount to a serious title defense now. Kofi, that's how much we had there and yet. Do you remember the last time a City coached Liverpool Anfield? I think 2003. In the Liverpool team in home, I'm City from beginning gross out. For so many years, the record has been broken. And if say City winning, you know, omo keep chasing kakra the mass now. They say I have 50-56. So I point Gabriel the Akwaaba into Yemo Man City team number so. If you are there for so long a time on Marco Anfield that my day Akwaaba dim kunim. Now it was pain because when you find yourself in a toxic environment, leave. nipa so wo baby na baby awo no wo say environment is so toxic for you yes e so free oko
okay
the time me din komo we abrant efe Anthony Ovi he was the main difference for Red Betis enwa me again ni bi pa me monitor again closely now we abrant any go no say how we pick in the sport e so baby no ogina I say you no black ogina ye ni positioning na nye abrant any the ball no to first pole wa express abrant any ball no ball
okay
but because of environment the baby no want it ni edi na tem edu baby the Manchester United environment F na abrant ye no I know person here be within the means as of free boboko numko and Oko Rebetis he has become a revelation even in the league alone he's been involved in 10 goals for a Wenger say it was the main reason why say Rebetis echoed him Europa League Erupompo is the best player after Isco player no is the main man for a Rebetis okay. Now see football it's so beautiful to the level say the way I train stories and I is so wonderful. 3 days before end game no. Atletico Madrid the Croya ko Rebetis fie, Rebetis Ballon pe fie. Akwasha 5-0 in a card game. Kofi 3 days later, no mabe taking revenge and so Wanda Metropolitano Atletico Madrid su fie. You get the point. And who else Anthony in a leading mission you know? They say he's giving Carlo Ancelotti headache. So they say Ancelotti I think 10 players is omo automatic slot or workout squad no. They say other guys no gradually omo I got Thiago money at the end of ball Anthony Muboya. They are giving the coach a claim why omo deserve say omo here the account team you know.
Mate
Basa also win here.
Why now?
Yes. Basa yeah they say go be title chase no winning Madden so winning say title chase no still no asokumo
okay
58 57 you get a point
exactly.
And see this season go fi ade ba ko Hansi Flick aya as o dey bring teams na ni so na say ni team no one more goal scoring bed ni Medina ni pa ba ko so say obia ehye na no Lewandowski ehye even when Mark Bernard crampo no poti bench o bench o man o when go na beautiful goal and Abrante Yaman so ye the ehye this season Yaman numbers no go fi last season ye boni din bebre but other than form no compare this season I think say this season Yaman form no it was so pass compared to last season because the way recap and the review of what actually transpired weekend Europe.
Yeah, that's it. I know the tactical man Ocean and Oten and Kase Amanoni Semino, what didn't you SC Yeba na yet fie na afi semino yetimi eda twaso na de sa wote no watimi atipi K Lovet Company Limited watimi kanche se ope prepaid power ni bi atwa brasi oba oza eka power ni bi oba wonche panel ko network ni jina na so watimi kanche se Monday to Saturday anopa no nso na ebi anwumre no nkro ne upon Sunday ni after church and se jirim gidi panya asem ketokra na watimi kanche se obehu ya obrekum ala wakwan se ni Akwaaba radio ene wadan krum obedu na dority ni regana mo omeje feso ma power no onza timi akabi na watimi kanche se companies akese mo kruma ai se mo use prepaid meter bi no wo de na start say isu a wo de na say wo de oba phone no afre wo frɛ ebaba ne power ne ba beton bi e de amount fresh say I was 0557 1222158 0557 0557 but modern fresh say ne enyo ne mo akama saso na fit travel consult was in Canada Juma pai o kata e de hoko was in Canada say 2 years o kona so modern botimi sonia obewie no contract no ebesa renew kama 8 million amount obenye ska bebre na dia gubo to no sada ntem say Europe na pesa ko Asia South America na Arab no na nyina betimi ade onim obetimi akodo asomdwe kwan so behu ya obrekum ye ne opanyin kwambese fie no ene die no hwebrekum patapo kwan so e afrefre no afrem 0201 454909 and 0 and as a pass 44759400 9087 phrase C na yenyo so justice funds osebra obapa fund papa ebi na ko use ize ba ni se gusu a IC ekoso saso ana Vita Fico Enterprise osebra na be ka petocas papa sibi na ka no so nya mono kama emfama ana fe DD class wase classic DD classic wasebra na be didi banku fufu mutuo pre-rice ni nyano obenye bi ewo hedi ana afi so shano se pastor Peter Chrem tetabotan waseme nkanche se shano so sample obetimi abapiem o maso ye ho na omo no etimi asoma bom se de bia betimi abono nyankopon awebre no han no etimi abeto so wase obehu omo ewo biadan amangwase omo ene biadan krene na esi edi enmehwem wase Wednesday no eno prophetic kana faith Ravens and service no baso anapa no watwene fa dumienu ni apom ana fi so sano se after service no se cancel koso ana fi Wednesday nyumre and so mission hour na baso 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. and fi Friday so the Ravens service no baso no 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Sunday service no anapa no watwene fa kopim se dubako ne fa babo after church no cancel na koso ubetimi afre Pastor Peter Chrem titabutan Mission of Christ Salvation Ministry no now my job first so I was 0542650704 and 0504568159 phrases see na yenyo so na yemo kama shana so nyame aduma Saturday be and I say the music man kodwentwi babrikum din nyasa meketokra we know countryside experience center and I say oba shana so sample advance ticket no 150 Ghana cedis uba na se Akwaaba fidie mu a oba ticket no se ekabi ewa FM station to kroma nyina odu am se betimi akabi advance ticket no 150 Ghana cedis ana face open so koto gate on so and so 200 Ghana cedis di bomodia na koto de se be nyame aduma mami de bi kodwantwi ebabrikum no wo so ani betimi age obetimi afre mpenefo 0208 272412 and 0246619502 ano kodwantwi nyame aduma memi de bi 14 for your birthday no and you see obabrikum shishisha no enya asam ketokra yankwa na yemfa fisem no ento aso mfama ye wi abedwa fabezabam na oma abecheche oma adwena na nochi wa wutie so ma akwanya no so timi abaso na so abecheche wa adwena e de afa dwumede so kopim se nondu bobo na shane so nondu ba ebedi nkomo ofiase na ye ba start e de free the Black Princess of Ghana oma ka timi kire ma under 20 no wo mo ebo World Cup qualify game first leg na timi todwa e wo Accra Sports de no a ye ne South Africa and de pem se wi no tutu and they say ekopiem nyame ya adoma memi there be second leg no ebetu akotodwa na no ye wi game no head coach Adama Ghana under 20 female team no Charles something wodi nkoma akra todwa kire say very bad example Ghana team abotutu ewo manmu a wo se kwambia so no ese World Cup team kobi enti omo push say omakopiem Joburg pe South Africa bonte so no ye be wi no nkrumdi no so etimi abaye the manager na qualification in setimi aka.
The results, absolutely, I'm disappointed. We have a goal to keep a clean sheet. So to lose concentration and get 2 goals on us like this was not what we were expecting. But it comes with a game. I was expecting an open game, which South Africa also gave us. But in the second half, we lost concentration a little bit, made them start to get balls around our penalty areas, and we are not brave enough to come up out of the lines. And that cost us those 2 goals.
But which also means that it makes your work a little bit more difficult for the second leg. What are we looking at changing the face of what we saw the first leg?
Absolutely, we're going to look at it more critical, and then we're going to find a way to be able to go to Johannesburg and get the win because we want to go forward.
Is there the opportunity?
Absolutely. I love the way the South Africans brave. They are brave enough, but we are up to the task. We'll go home to their home and make sure we go further for the qualification.
You, we and this my head coach at the Ghana female under 20 team no Charles Samson nidi nino nkoma wodi atudwa no na yemfa fisem no na yetwa so kuye na nkopie mo MTNFA Cup no run 16 games na Friday and start here abra is 11-1 STNFA ama Transdivision ko bone kan 9 wantimi antibi memi the 2 matches etimi ekoso na say ana ise results no etimi ekowie de nenia no enya sabikitokra Nature FC asemienu ama Swodro Oblast etimi etekanen baako Mediama and Samates ebo 0-0 penalties no ko 4-2 eko edi ema Mediama ayise o makwalify quarter finals no o metimi aduro eno games e course say na True Life FC asemienu ama Pando Heart of Lion ko miensa Dreams FC ese 9 ama Inter Alliance etimi etekanen mienu Asante Kotoko ene Adriana FC ebo 0-0 penalties no ko 4-2 edi ama Adriana FC ayise o mayi krobia afrim Tachima Liberty tetina fie wose miansa ama Aritio kano omantimi antibi ana fibrikum Chelsea eshebako ama Tamale City kano omantimi antinti sana na isi akobia don semno ye ko ema hyehyehye no enya sabiketokra na shano sese so far isi quarter final draw no say ana penefo timi aye hyehyehye dindini ano enya sabiketokra quarter final draw no Dreams FC ene Pando Heart of Lions na ebo dindini ano enya sabiketokra ana afiso shano sese atram etina ho na wane club a friend mediama na mo da sisa so ana amfi so Aduana FC ane Tachima Liberty tinebo ana Nations FC omo ane Brekum Chelsea ana di epem so na enwa games ni ba na wie no Kumase no Kotoko edi ntwo no penalties no coach Prince ya osu wono eko post match eko di nkomo ni nkomo wadi afa game enwa omo boy a ewie ko lose edi mamu.
This means a lot to us. We are defending champions from last year. And then the way things went today, no, it was not that good for us. It was embarrassing. But I think the boys did what they can do. That was not enough. It's not over yet. Football is football. See what happened to us today here. Same thing can happen to Midiama or Ediana over in the home grounds as well. It's Kotoko. They want to win. You have to win for Kotoko. So it's a lot of pressure, definitely. The fans expect more than what they've seen. So I will not say that we've done a good job. Definitely, we saw the outcome of today's game. So we cannot say we did our best. The first half, you saw the way it went. It was both sides. They were playing, we were also playing the same thing. Second half, when the fatigue settled in and they were way at top of us, you saw the rhythm that they were playing. They had two strikers playing the game. The first one came just pushing some of them around, and the slim one that came in later too did the same thing as well. So it's something that they planned to do, and they did. And they went to a goalless draw, and the penalty they won from it. On Albert's issue, Albert is not that fit to stand at top. He's not that fit. His fitness is not the way you guys know. We know about it. We try to manage him because he's a good player. We have to leave him on the pitch. Now you saw the moving around. He came back on the line. He started from the line. He went in the middle. He came back out there again. That's why you saw that his fitness is not all that up there.
You we and then some coach Prince Yawusu ono stand coach Eddie Emma Kotoko da tuja. Enochi and also fans obesere kodo jogu from the way no mo pen nya sani so mo nya no mo fan che omo na nyame ya doma eda Sunday has match no enya dey say ebe happy biom o meto aso say ngomanya nkodimdie etimi ede ama fans no.
Even when we're in the dressing room, we could hear them chanting outside there. And it's not a good thing that's supposed to happen because they want to win and we couldn't do it today for them. I think we cannot put all the blame on the boys. They did exactly what they were asked to do. In just first some shot, there was a ball that Albert crossed and Kwame was just to tap it in. The ball went past it. They did everything that they should do. But I don't know whether it's a hard luck today for us. And the reason for that, we have to figure it out and we have to talk to them to get them back to play the House of Folk game. The fans, we just apologize to them. We didn't do our best, and I know definitely they will say whatever they want to say. We apologize that we didn't do the right thing. They should just give us a chance to do some amendment and then get the team back to form. It's not going to be an easy game, but we're not going to go down. It's House of Folk. Definitely they would like to come here to fight us, but not this time around.
You we and summer a free coach Prince Yawosu Ediba na Shano so coach Karimzi to Zedin Komo Abra AC na Omowie came no na on TV funding Komo we and summer Karimzi to Edi Etuja.
Well, it's painful, but there's nothing you can do. As for knockout, this is the crisis of knockout. I remember a four-tie team in Britain took Manchester.
Yes, MK Dons did that. So then Grizzly also did that.
It's very painful, but there's nothing you can do. Very painful.
Yes, because looking at the first half, the kind of incursions that you should have.
But we had our opportunity to do, we couldn't do it.
So, coach, any message for the fans?
Well, I know they are agitated already. But I still tell them, this is football. We are building. If they are patient, fine. If they are not patient, whatever happens, we take it.
Thank you very much, coach.
Bema Emre, coach Karim Zito no. One catch will be say, coach in the lances. Na ya twas mediama kobo editia samates we no penalties mediama enya qualification come anim coach Tanko Ibrahim we enen koma Tanko edi etuja.
Yeah, the game was really intensive game. up and down. But I think at the end, we are happy that we are going to the next one. The feelings in India are very good, especially so we qualify to the next one. Summer Test is a very, very tough team to play. But I think in the end, penalty or regular time, the most important thing is qualify to the next one. This is a cup game. The psychological aspect is different, and I think they came with a plan, and we saw it. And they did very well. They took them to the penalties, but I think I'm happy that we won it. The MTN FA Cup, almost Obia and Obia. So we are taking each game very serious. We are now, I think, the last 8. We have to, if we want to win, definitely we have to beat any team that comes.
You we and then Samatanko Ibrahim Oda Tuja Enochi Abrante Fena Felix Chi ono a goalkeeper Eddie Mami Diamo you see Zana Fis was a penalty this one is Uncomodia to Jenny.
As everybody in there. Yeah, just say it's my qualified to the next stage. And I want to say a very good side. On my very tough game chances answer that my very. As a goalkeeper, anytime behind, I say ready now, organize it like our defenders and I know midfielders. Say they yeah. Bobby Evans, we have a easy ball. I know how my chances be plenty. My bias. Competition be I ever see a yeah, and I take him match after match. Yeah, dream ni powerful. Yeah, dream match a day in behind, you know. If say we need game be message I'm doing my supporters and say yeah, don't man say I bring you on my tire chi. Akwaaba boom. You best wrong say I'm so entire cheese and so you make sure say we give you your best. Yeah, I'm 3 maximum points in this upcoming game.
You na Chelsea etne fe win by go to na editor Tamale City. We game no way and then some coach Emmanuel Nkrumah to just coach Adam Abrikum Chelsea come or the two journey.
Initially no, in the boys say no team will come to Brekum and beat us, whether it's a premier team or first division team. So that is the whole motivation. Yeah, the my boys and nothing else. And then some of the boys and then they thought say be underrated. They are first division, so we should underrate them. But I told them they are equally good players like them, so they should come in all out. So they saw it themselves in the first half. And so we have met a match, so we have to do our best to win the game.
Chelsea qualify quarterfinals back with Nations FC. Targeting is saying. Coaching Mabrikum Chelsea, targeting it.
Boys, the targeting say final. That's all. We are going to the final. And then they catch boys and say, "Yeah, more match in my home. Match with your Bama supporters. No, say they are umbesi aba in their numbers. Brand saying Heart of Lions. Bono. We need that maximum 3 points. And until you will see a share match with almost energy. No more so the banity. Share my park na feeling ma. No more say you be papa mama. Near that almost was be brave. What they support almost say boss ne. Na still alomo bombs and they were cheering us up and see a bed almost be breed. Domi Lomonco Swanya, yes, you saw the Omoyama and
you energy Jonah Atukwe or so any Kakra or the Atu Jenny.
Anybody, but the hands are winning. I think at the end of the day, no, we are to carry day until any of the most important thing.
They say the next stage, Chelsea, Kusha, Nations FC, our quarterfinals. Players, saying is a coach, I can say, as a multi-could finance. One can answer myself.
Any nations in there, I think, for now, I'm really young, like Okano. But I think, I'm really soon. You will give you a maximum best. Go for now, no, the focus, like league, which is the coming week because now the FA Cup is gone. So I'm really soon, then we focus on it. But now, you can say league in the whole against Heart of Lions, they coming next weekend. I don't know, and so you will say, Shana and the maximum points, rise up, a different baby done because maybe I done. And yet, who Chelsea or that position I don't remember for sure. I don't remember, and I'm saying me so far for so many years me who say Yakoto sa position in the but like there be times and seasons and maybe you know, but for now 13 games to go. I think we are playing homecoming Sunday next week. I'll say share you drop points Shana will say share and I feel so I'll say Yakwa wins yet me cover points because so far as I'll be to me we are all ball league non so quite me cover points in there. I'll say so yet me him cover points and I'm mostly home matches no and no so I'll say it me a winning second round we me hope say you more points and I bet not rise up
supporters no there are some is so character mo nyame adoma na week abra ye bo dey take pando out of line
the day in day out me do mercy me da nyame asi say oma obia ahonding our most want me ediba day one from day one. I know say many I know say they have been coming in their numbers you know e be do obi asi as I can say next week nyame adoma ombra na mo dey ombe boys na de bia omusi edi boy no
you Jonah Atukwe ne nkoma odi atu jana no na chama solo national chama ide makoma sasande kro fans na no omo bi game no omo say oja o say obianya ina fans na bufo bia omo akon ase bia omo nka na omo wi a omo afre omo no omo akasa se de bia next match is the down omo no omo betimi atoto omo nyama yi
obi asama oke bia ya makwa na ya omo yang hili omo pain the pain ni hili a twi okọ yi duma sama ndiom team ni supporters no dia enye players no dia enye kozito dia enye na penkra dia e kotoko supporters dia e say odo wa dia ja obi so hwe so ma na wan hwe so yi a obaka sa dia no oba na say o ma ne say be ho na ya na mi gina kotoko player obekwa obekọ ebetu abaso obi bokotoko no onje kotoko supporter ebetu abaso obi yakotoko administrator onje kotoko supporter ba kotoko supporter dia o yakotoko e the player beko supporter out o management beko supporter out coach beko supporter out e the kodru be na say team no anko yi a o say trust as supporters ye na team dey dia na anko yi e dia na ye na be yi de bi say ko na e be boy na yet me move on
you we ene ensema every chamansolo nakati eba Chastela saw the for to be so the young players they say on bosses here was this time there man go pay din kona copy cash or some pens or my imagine some go pay din e wie no man for am fair respect and for mom
anything that be because young boys no on bobo no I want please ka first because first na you pleading say edin enkoba bia edin ni nyina iska da bi ya change no sika yesin dimpa me na me ka kire one o tv aso na say o ya won so ko pay dimpa go house I dey think am do house sports stadium na be ka say afrejan mesin ko na me park me car what imagine njan kam kutaro joba ko be ka say me park ana me kuta car papa bia
you we any dey free e hoba e don sem no ye dey ema ene anopi sharon so say nyame aduma Sunday bay super class no e say aka 6 days na super class na atodwa awa class awu kuma se baba yara sports stadium hanse folk ene kotoko ene de be pem so empene for HS match na 5 pm ene match no bobo 5 pm ene game no etodwa kotoko versus Hans awu kuma se baba yara sports stadium we Ghana Premier League week number 22 entanyumre nunum ene sa match etodwa ntia no asha so sanya de 3 pm bio we ene de free wa ye don sem no ye de ema kwame munya kasa no ne yanko wa yinti we yanko
we nchen mo man nchen no ya se dey sa na tie
wo si
o ku fi ja
oh ya the time na eduma
ya fi na se ha time na dey eduma
anti o time na so na o fi frat yanko
ku fi dedi kai we ma menye we briefly na me mfama brekum secondary schools no inter schools no mbebo no ku fi yeti kruma no enya du ba pa ba mini kancha cash mistake p master ko fi asem make am yini free
ade
the only sports teacher okruma on be go inter schools na tactical o ma media for ya we say you be go inter schools no wa send flyer say eye ono nko a ko fi yo senior high schools okuma e no say your committee ne wo ho ko fi ashantere inter schools na eta na ye bo hu dede no obi ankopa cha so mo mfa information mre o
dabi
Kofi omo an the information eba now here is the case ye be bob inter school so
yes
ochinachi
and my edin
obi a edin na ye ba betra na ye stories I say na brekum zentre for ha no ye bo inter school so no kura Kofi obi anka
na omo committee ye no mo na yeko
o committee me man committee ni bi
wa adwene nye no ye
nti de kosi meeting na se no de o ko discuss and it's up to you say mo de baba Kofi when na aba fia say we bo inter schools committee na aba fia say we be ye game no publicity ya pom obi hada
obi ama ma yempa
obi aba ma ya gini ska
ya news ka na ga Manchester near your friends other teams is story think I can just
Kofi so obi be bo community gala kwara na ye ne pradia for games kwara Kofi pradia for betina be discussion of games so how much more inter schools teachers ni nyina yedi no wi o ma be ka cho say na ye ya de okruma mo support
ayo mu ni spokesperson na
so mo PT o mo P I want mo ye from friends
P teachers na
yeah.
Kofi aside the P teachers no more committee organizers for the program
they say organizers ni say bi o mo hunu say P from the meeting ayi
all the Kofi the only person that change school by the only person who just send me here mistake P master cash ne send flyer na ma
o mo nya da show mo
Kofi obi a dey ashe no
obi a mo pese be kan wa say
and Kofi obi a betra me discuss about breku inter schools na be bo no wa bra me kan hwi nchiro obi a enkwara no mo game nko the say ba say Kofi doma inter schools no send flyer na ma ye o mo dey ka say ye be Kofi you give them the opportunity
why not say we are here to serve
that is it nti say obi bo milo games okuma say no be ma the needed information na Kofi dey ntia me ntra nka na uti be ku na be bo games na wa ye di am na Kofi be pa je
ye nyina wo mo obi a contact
yeah contact Kofi ntia ne dey
Kofi omun chance na ye milo genya de obi abe send me games no so omun nyo mwadwen so mbeba ma e nyina aka bom ni abo mo ama games no ya abo ho dawura ma Kofi obi enya sata
yankwe
Kofi eno a bekum Chelsea ne Tamale City Kofi eno a one game amega say na very difficult game and after game na me hu di ntia Tamale fo no ukọ mu zone ho na Kofi omun na da first Kofi eno a tactically you started game nim so division 1 team ne dia Kofi but e bob 15 minutes no me ko bi na kwa me kete gan chama ko for ball no mo ball no one ya obo ye fit ankasa because of where they are coming from no whether no bedo Kofi na bibia favor mo and then one more breaking Chelsea game
ba no represent team one team e wi awon ti Colin Blake am manko
wan ko Colin nya se ni team na onya de Kofi sa wa da na me se ni team nya de
ba Colin break there
mo take decision
pre-match
na mo take the decision
manko bi
anti
na me can say bianca ase de is two teams ni nyina
to man nya so Colin break don't even bring me let me referee of late say you time go ha where the boy mu ma
by decision you take off
you where the boy ha edura no matter
and I say a decision I base your package to nyina nyina ye fa no pre-match
ye mfa epe o ni nyina nyina na for na so musi ba Colin break dey mfa epe
ni emre mu o musi o ma nya de say wia we na mo gina o say wia na nya yizo
fi na nya yizo even ya wa ha na you put it in perspective onim say elsewhere sa de be chekra mo abo a na onim say never me square kwa fu mo check weather
yes
omo check weather o they want me check it here nti wona be bo match no e say we check weather simple say by the time I be bo na 3-2 even if unjin this say we abebo kra no say by that time no temperature na be kosen humidity level na yes but ha no ye bibia abasa o enti etimi tu ye mfumu uko biza nko beka za no pa na wie mo onyunu enti ni na no me catch us say aduana kotoko game e game a e be wi na de nsembeba say de na pinkra before the game no kai see we game na kotoko wini game na de nsembe den Kofi de nsembeba and me catch us say kotoko anya very careful ah ebedu so me bo has game no mun discuss aduana game ni wie and then ra ball na e beyond football always kotoko aduana e beyond football always on page some person be kan okre kotoko playing aduana either doma anakuma ase Kofi e beyond football and then ra game ni eto ahwe de ni nyina no kakra bia na ma monitor aduana de say na live ntina onya bi hwe Facebook ko Kofi mitimi hwe game no kakra after Samba e say penalty na me ka che omo we ne to say football na nkasa no aside the tactical aspect and the spiritual aspect so yeden ewum lack in football game na kwakodi aduana for no so I wasn't surprised say aduana let's watch Samba ball first penalty say no Emma kwampoku su ko boss na eche say game no na e win for aduana be Kofi enu am hwe penalties no still agane o penalties problem
da onim
Kofi upon say aduana we need this game on Kofi aduana penalties no win be no na e penalty papa except Kofi as far as make tactical the only penalty some over 9 penalties the only penalty I meet me I can say penalty we na ehuni asem Samba penalty na okobo the second no then Albert Amwa penalty no boy then aduana Kamara only say kotoko for penalties no boy 2 na ye papa cha aduana for the number we ni nyina but no on the day no na aduana for no goalkeeper on the day na aduana for no goalkeeper na oye good for penalties na kotoko goalkeeper no Kofi sa penalties na aduana for na ebo no say aduana goalkeeper na dem a tell you when you be chibefo and Kobe chibefo so Kofi enra na I wasn't surprised but Kofi after the game nsem no na meba no Kofi coach Abdikarim Zito e say more 12 na kotoko for apam
adam mo pam se dia so
ejuma o ye yin achi
Kofi asem na no betina dem ha ka say Abdikarim Zito nim team no coach no
onim na team a wabo no
onim team no said your boy ni different from so coach team no Kofi Abdikarim Zito enye game na ya share na make one asem Kofi this is a coach
wabo olus obodro Kumasi no ye nitem won okachom say waje trophies okay waje trophies for amakotoko na ye check trophies na ye hu say trophies ne ba ko ye de okoje ni South Africa na ba ko ye say president cup say saying Kofi sa trophies obo so waje ni bi anya trophies akotoko hia
ne se me o de ba ko Africa Cup count ye no hia
ko di FA Cup ne say obi boduru ba bi na beto asko Kofi granted waje why ade be Kofi a team like Kotoko that interview because you see Kofi and some no can no any question okay two the come in should man be kan one tiers any say or ye interview ka say or say saying Elali kura no yes Elali kura yes you are coaching a club like Masasa that day okay say me can demo say after that interview na say Kotoko for pam coach Karim Zito because ye share team like Kotoko na be catch am say Elali kura no yes na Kofi anu na owi any interview dey ansem no ko se den
ko se Grimsby so mo ko yi team meet Manchester United
ni o se den ka se ni
wa mo di o se division 2 team krai Manchester United
so enye won se adua na be yi Kotoko
the explanation dem fans don bo
Kofi ena me cho se nke se mo net wall na Kotoko apam ka nzito
na o man Manchester
Kofi like what insult to Manchester Kotoko and you see every interview bia coach Karim Zito ye bia no Kofi so lutu game o fa na asem bia o didi Kotoko team na tem now who the Kotoko compare Elali atama Kotoko mo ji trophies ni na Elali any ho ba bia o eni ma na Kotoko antutu ni but Kotoko say the biggest club in Ghana na ya hye no na ko interview ase Elali kura ye hye no na Kofi o betimi akwa Elali alu su game ma ya ka jom say Zamalek kura ye hye no
o de yentie ni bi
well it's painful but there's nothing you can do. As for knockout, this is the crisis of knockout. I remember a 4-tie team in Britain took Manchester. Yes, MK Dons did that. So then Grimsby also did that. It's very painful, but there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Say Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Emma of the Karim Zito.
Akwaaba
anyway. Now or still the coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Kofi, I'll be surprised if Kotoko be friend who say or the biggest club in Ghana.
And Nana Bibi no cat Bibinsi ana.
And say Kofi BBC and yet you know all losing it.
And some BBC. And some BBC. Both playing body, technical management, everybody in some BBC. And she said, so wait, Uncle you next week match Uncle you are in some BBC.
Kofi some no Karim Zito akofa bi aba nti esi yes Kofi me say ensem ni bi esi ni say now Kotoko entimi nje Ghana Premier League no hardly say Kotoko ba be Ghana Premier League no
FA Cup wa free
FA Cup nti nsem na besi ni say Kotoko be cut trophies this season Shaiwe ya so osin
we dey asa we can say Kotoko cut trophies am pam coach also
yes
Ogum down and start
yes Ogum stam ga just say Kotoko start with this even this year kwame can say recruitment na Kotoko aye no after so mo ko fa za ku bet mo say so mo cut trophies e say coach bi otu bi e pam no and Kofi now likely say Kotoko be cut trophies but trophies no we dey coach or disrespect Kumasi Asante Kotoko team no yes o mo Kotoko team no Kofi Abdul Karim Zito mu Kotoko nti na me ka cho say ye mfo coach bi amani coach Kotoko ye mfo coach bi amani coach has the fact so be kuta coaching license ni Chelsea Kofi obetumi coach Kotoko ne has eni na ka say Kotoko fo ne yes o me kwa kofa Johnson Smith am ka cho say Kotoko team ni nye team coach bi atimi coach bi of late say unya coach and level no ba bi Kofi enka ne Kotoko lose game eno ano nka ne explanation mo who say yes or can say as a supporter I won't say football near my is your football but for you to compare say okay say 4th team kura yi premier team na Kofi enti say bia na be yi Kotoko Kumasi enye news Kofi ampa nke enye news but at this time Kotoko team foforo na be yi Kotoko nke na adwo Kofi setting na bia na stars Kotoko anya penalty e dike agba ase no ama biara no so penalties in Kofi wodi ka bo bi asena wase be yi Kumasi Asante Kotoko
okay
and then no mudu do ma no hu ye e na nje league no
and no mo say ni Japan mo boss wa ma
e na nje FA Cup no but ade wo between Kotoko and e bia na mu no the two teams ni me wo mu ntem Karim Zito nim
onim say bia na ne kotoko no Kofi eye beyond football anything na ne nsem na kan mu fi say Abdulkarim Zito ni team na coach no nka bia na meyu because bia na nje trophy no be nra bia na fo no do do wa nkuro no Kofi ni ahye South Street Jams e wo traffic light na so ka nko ka ma na Kofi mi hu ye onji trophy na ewi di ntia bia na fo no ebo Street Jams because of nima bia wo mo ni Kumasi Asante kotoko ntem this will not me travel all the way from the Mahinkuro. Eba be you free mo FA Cup or no ye likely so betumi akogide a Kofi de ani just a coach like Karim Zito
fan ba got me without ko
Kofi Karim Zito any kwa say that is it any kwa say Sansem free coach na no ba so I'm hoping say kotoko by the close of any kwa say Karim Zito na de kotoko bo against House of Folk so the kotoko for bo against House of Folk and e ka che me say kotoko team na nkasa as the whole Kofi Sansem na mo ka for mo say they are the biggest club e organ Kofi enye no because El Ahly Zamalek Kaizer Chiefs e ma coach Mekeka Sansem no 24 hours into Kofi live Kofi dey twa to Kofi ref no di ball
Maxwell Usu
Kofi
so one e coach na you know
inter-school referees in the yard also illegal no yes Kofi
inter-school referees o manya dia
Kofi no
na fa
the level of Kofi inter-school referees in the experience premier teams no that is a fact referees in the premier teams no e di league Kofi ye nim so mo experience mo di second division inter-schools no be Kofi enra referee no je Kofi he is more than an inter-schools referee
Masolo Usu
onya de Kofi referees na edu ba bi o en na de bi minu se nka se ebi o na enye se onya de wa shada
okay
nti me hwe se chama Alex Manu ne be ka se referee na okodi against baby any Go Stars ball no o criminal wa se bi o wa bodam Kofi se na referee no odi baby any ball na bodam dia Kofi we wa trankafo
show say
Kofi ta go
my into
okay
wa trankafo
enro me share boni bi kotoko na Aduana Stars na honestly for first of all they be make say you be see who say Ghana football no a develop a standard bi aba e was so no so how they say ni na Ghana Premier League any Ghana football na local football na rebel ho because yes you players no meaning say come so mun need you say dey you who say technically no man who dey wo form ankasa physique no that me dey buy we no and sakra na weather ni nti no game ni ye board I say we can say nye football and say we obi a we convince you obi say for the first time we Ghana local football and said yet here na the first time I ohweni and no point me nja ye mu no on top of that referee etimi koje sa penalty wey na nipa na te won nchen a how that person feel omeka say the park ni yenya na yemubu no na yemfan bie adwuma foforo na ball nye portion serious oh because so share penalty na referee na je ye no a obeba masem no so later enya so referee na bon o say that's what be penalty and of course let's be very honest here is this the first time Akotoko Ana has omobo FA Cup edru knockout phase here ye GBB say dia momo yetimi GB outside the box mom kobo inside obi kura ho nkan yetimi je ntrala yetimi je enti if you follow the Ghana Premier League history say FA Cup no so nya unse Kotoko ne has wo mu a wow so we any other team na Kotoko ne adaso wo league FA Cup ma wow I don't know why all the time they say ya no mudi kaka say yema Kotoko nkofa na ana has wo ma yema ne nko anabu a yema mu nko hia because decisions pa tade Kotoko stages bi ebi o House of Folk no Kofi we kura and again you want the referee no or your penalty expert obi a cross no be a head ball no who pass wa head in fact ya TV na cha camera na nya kura no ye hu say amon in Saudi niti and a pin ball no ya TV achi no meme wo brekuma hu say ball na amon in Saudi niti and a boy wa hu gina ball in champion no obetuma ka kire me say wa hu ka oje football kura no the referee wa hu obetuma take decision untimi nka say wa hu enti hu yi first of all untimi nka say wa hu anamebwa ana
tine yi ball
me ba chombo me ba referee betuma nka say wa hu so untimi because wa hu there ya na oje enti first of all wa hu there emam me say me judge can make jelly man for rough.
Position of
linesman and flag you dey had it o dey linesman ni the linesman ni the head bone linesman
me tia say but one thing is say lines no say nye offside goals ni ade majority of these decisions me tia say omo say foul sisi but this kind of crucial decisions no omo allow for the center no to take that decision. Look say referee no okasa wa hu a na se bi na adwene nye bi wo wa hu a e de na okasa penalty enti wa hu emam in the first place. 2 uhui se uhui dia ene uhu se obo eboniti enti se ozo uhui na dia ene se uhu se eboniti enti se uhu se eboniti dia ene ene ti na oje penalty agi se wa hyeda enti sa referee we mo no nyina no they are criminals and omo working freely kofi they are criminals and omo working freely enye se adua na qualify enti ye wure be fie o because me o be bia me start fie no ye na Ghana league na Ghana football no na ye adwen ho enye results me Aduana Stars oje FA Cup no na Ghana league no kra enye ya mfa so be na wo so but then ye wie no bi ji crew anu a in fact animonyam ewo mu no eje animonyam ketwa na so pe penalty agede a ene zenka bi si Aduana nso de no because said no wani abra wo ji penalty no se nye sheda na wa sheda ene nka se push no mfa ncheda because I would have given you the benefit of the doubt to say the referee wanted to make sure say ohun bibi a onje but say utiji kotokobo e penalty dia ene push ne dia ka say oje and the talks about the intent and na make say Ghana Premier League history I've watched FA Cup games kotoko has our opponents na suffer now you see the man fair no cry airport on say oh penalty no cry no someone there dey me na cry say before talk about penalty because hey penalty be the but then let's move on from the penalty go vitago penalty is no boy you know after Alex Buache say ne dey no Kwampoku be boy na Kwampoku penalty ne kai me Chukwueze nanti o de koye ene se de osibo obo no fa ho sa ahodin ni nan mu no me de ba be ka fan no interview no menim se wati a nsem no ka ba merewa no ene me da bi ubeda bo ha o de sa ka set ni shema de besi but they also tibiate now se o hwe penalties no a in fact Aduana say first one kotoko essay next one ebe ye pe omo to aso Aduana ayi kotoko na bone ko penalties we must be metrim afei na asem no a me ka kire wo say ebenye impact e wo boys ne so no e ba metrim me ka kire mo say the problem of kotoko say instead of so mo be structure club ni ye na club no a function the way I say function with structures. No, I made emphasis say
yes.
Even if you hated the personality, the structures now lay positions now design structure now design kotoko finance office, sporting direction, scouting committee, scouting team, international relations, CEO, and the way our structure team neto that was a befitting football structure for Kotoko. But look at Nyoma, even Nana Ponsa with all that he did. Actually, no more but just look at the time Nyoma not all try to do Ninjano. The Omoka fan, the Omoye. In fact, they set up committees. Say, they said, hey, at the time when you league in China, hey, what kind of mess here?
Yes.
So, yes, Nana Ponsa Koi. So, on the back of the Oye, you know. Namosi wonko no go to the level say ne kotoko besi ne dasukuta IMC no permanent management a board no permanent management entrem nkofo bi sabi empanimfo bi na adwuma no enye sa and to the level say because of me 304 no adwuma ni nyina bo mo so enti omo bu coach ni kakra because coach ni kan kra na enkom ena na penkrabe gina park no so omunya mo match no ohunahuna boys ni nyina enti omunya mo ball no boys ni yam hihye o na waka akire me say match no bibi be si a me no many akoma fire bo penalty no me yam crash she me ntikwa we say me dey free mind bo penalty no wa be ka tell me say bibi be si there will be consequences nti me ko gina penalty no me nim say be say na mawu enye za enti e fa ba bi no ensam no ka o training grounds ameka say e be do kotoko damage than good no ba bi anipa uhia free mind uhia positivity uhia say wa adwenu be da ho pa mo take decision penalty ba ko pa no in football penalty na be penalty ni aka jo say ama adwo yi muni na man sha ene bibi be si o kan say o si bibi be si ana enti wo ya mo show so eno na mo lose so o mo blame a o mo blame sa asem no now no make kamzito asem no ko fita go kamzito betima aka de eso ka bi a kire kotoko because the club no respect ne ho a menya sure say nke befitting management ne board structure say na tie into the first of all club na nkasa lower the standard club na lower the level and in fact mo expect say kotoko betima appoint e bi a coach bi a that class of coach that be those kind of coaches you need proper structures for them to work report to the right person data next level are open send in saka send you before you can get setting and yes you will be appointed unse way by no person you know but ntimi you know all because the normal procedure na nka football structure here adwuma coach assessment department be assess everything nothing like that is working across the whole so everything is feeling emotions any ma adwene ye me say any me ne fine and the hand e bedru and you look at the club no one say kotokoto from no it didn't start today yo starting free time one omugu structures ni decide say the interim anipa for no omu mfa bi anka no omu na enya adwuma no omu manage ni the way omu pe enti the decision of even players na say omu te boarding house ho no clearly nyoma FCC wo kotoko nyina post na amponsa nyene ne ba ya se omu num wi no nyene ba ya se we akwaji we girl no nyene ba ya de ya pumpa players a enei nye katasu mu ankom gu so pam no so what is the common problem omu ti bom no but you ask yourself why am go take this decision no what I say structure papa be no so if it was a certain decision by previous administration kra na mo say a creative problems more than good you take another decision and then enu didim mate ba me yesia enu didim abedu the level say enei not just kotoko club na keke na egu anim ase elusu value kwa me poku kofi upon the why wo kotoko okọ ya oba e ni ade die esi ye no in fact he will never be respected not just respect in fact me sure so no anim say football ne dina na open no enye ni because I've never seen a kotoko player that even so jai ball bokra negativity be sounded than this boy because any little mistake omo say mere wana omo say sugar mommy omo say oryaso mobo meaning what that o dey tie nkomo na omo kan no it wasn't just one person o any baba in carry akwan carry omo tie
na benya hondi na
what you say and when you look at nyoma na akoso ni nyina it be company for jai nyoma na for bia na stars kufta go I think say omo deserve so omo ju omo ni mate because kotokoro no boy no okay me catch you say omo di ka ko ha ko draw and now that omo ko no kofi omo confidence so omo betimi no omo abo and game no difference bi anim ball na no difference bi ani obi am nti results na penalty so say no ma for na ju omo ni a omo di so omo ji because omo yi kotoko and nyeso omo yi kotoko keko kofi now Aduana Stars e will hope say season we say league o manti manje kura FA Cup there metti manje now draw no so as a fever no liberty which is very open so ya ne nyoma ya brekom Chelsea 1 second ko binim zatan de ko na de tene say obi nti na me kasa asim obi ye nyintu mu da se game ne ye di wanya Tamale City say want to be am one convince yanja e kire say Lions na betu abo Lions ya ko say 3-1 and my convincing performer results is good but we won't take excuse say Tamale City is good because you Tamale City bo who just about Tamale City abaso yenye and say Chelsea for na Tamale City who say Tamale City is good e Chelsea for na san and against Lions no say who the Tamale City a good performance come am measure okay mewa now no Chelsea go lose away the league situation is different from the FA Cup there be ayaka ultimate league ultimate FA Cup no worry and Chelsea shouldn't be deceived. Okay. minutes what masia no mo wa Watermelon City for so omuni mo nya tipe no and is a one ho a e me bona ba so na mmom Lions game no yenje excuse say mo kwa we am de che enti wo ba home dia wo be she
mate me da say osin
yeah Kofi Tago
ma yinti we
me da say Kofi Chastel and Komono he has hit the nail right on the head. The football no a evolutionary sport. It is a miracle no na esisa na esisa because already a modern footballers na the modern way they run the football no compare 50s 60s even 80s scramble na or early 2000s scramble na enye yi me kai tama na ye Premier League first say ye 1990s 80s ni ade ya say tetefu mo bre back of here na say me ko heta ma me Mr. Premier League 2007 ni ade ba na ade to say ho ba na esi no nta me we na no say say ho so ye tete sana about it you need to first of all accept the fact say football it change from one state to another state. Now the difference between football in terms of what you are going to get any dear and say first now football is purely source of entertainment purely source of entertainment now go fi remember this example first Ghana under 17 club ball any brebre under 17 even under 20 poor ball every Ghanaian biano wa enthusiasm be for you be say opposite match ni bi say be ya so na match be bra Ghana ball others here but and we say say yentimi me get free ni pass na go sanete and football no sesa and football is purely business venture sika enti Pele ball nyina no Kofi the biggest contract of Pele nya time na ne carry na eba form and if so what in the ball eba we moving from Santos to New York Cosmos and just $5 million at the other side. You get a point. Now look at the amount of money involved in player transfers. Then no they are not compared the olden days. Say Pele yeah top Pele just imagine the transfer value ebe saying. Say yes okay yeah Tom Maradona nka transfer value be saying sanity nti ene in as much as Kofi who paid ni no sika football ene ababe sika da bia me ka say Chastel omudi omunya ne talent no enya hu sika no omunya ye no so it is a very good advice for every footballer say enya sa say nka Lawrence Oseyi sika ogini wo Lions he is one of the best goalkeepers in the league. But it was Jaibo no bono Ghana Premier League in Akwaaba America so because he sees to say the deserve another amount of money he on the baby on the brano Nensanka enti okoyeduma will be close wa obenya sika. You get a point. Enti and then the attention for the entertainment aspect no so about business. Resika na the top players, Resika the players, and then Saudi Pro League, Resika the players. Uti sika na bakaza nyeno correct. It make calculate Ronaldo per hour, per minute, per day, per week, per month, per year. You get a point. So it is good. Bono, Kofi. I saw the two things say sika. Because I don't the day first 34 beno mubu ya say dimpa yes na hunyano. Anya no correct.
Is it ahunya
yes ni dimpa? And obi ka so u fiewura o katia no akodwo say fiewura mpachongo dimpa. Nti man 2 months nkan 2 years nkan ho. Fiewura unse ngodimpa maji dio ngodimpa pa anti misroa dani de fachem entesa sesi akope fufu adia fufu ni akrante wako amse unsam na modimpa no mma fufu ni akrante yenye ne sa de tie but one thing is say do baby na o masika no so di wani bebre a e de asembeba so you balance it. So you don't build who here and a battery can also do our pay the day. I'm also a very good advice. Now on games, you know. The now no mechano has say Friday no. Na obi o tie mi ye bia no de AC no Golden City Park no enya no nwa. I was so critical on Bekun Chelsea FA Cup game no. Because looking at Tamale City born na no mo bo. I even no come zone no cramp in the Division 1 league na mo that top no. Omo unbeaten no. Next they say Bekun Chelsea Kofi so mo approach the game no with the right attitude and mentality omo be chiro omo. I understand. So Chelsea starting 11 no. A lot of fringe players, senior players in bebre amoge ni bi. Per the information I got.
Yeah.
Chelsea Ajona Tukwe na alligator mo.
Yeah, my main play lineup no.
And those were the few senior players omo me say starting 11 omo de omo flat starting 11 here dey. Eko again no. But Kofi make I say Chelsea before this game omo kolusu here. And now omo nya win no at all cost just to calm the pressure down again, just to uplift the confidence level of the entire team, including the coach. But truth be told, Kofi, me can say we need a convincing victory. We understand say to me for the Obiano any side abandon return Mubiano be how no correct. But Kofi, with all due respect, no more level Bekun Chelsea, particularly at a point of Chelsea go home. Chelsea are winning, but so results in the margin of victory now. I just say Chelsea home performance is a problem.
Hey, Manisi, no. Why we me brand aso me.
What does it? And the Chelsea home performance in Kofi Yenya Ubibi, Omonya Ubibi so ba. Home team, as I say, away team who's a waba match. Ampa. That is all we want to find out because Chelsea next game they no Kurenya Kofi. Me and Tim ni Jidie. But the match is very, very difficult on paper. But it is very difficult against Lions. And it's ultimately Tamale City say, regardless of our form, any ball on Marco beating ya there. Now Chelsea to me 3-0, 3-1, 4-1 beer. Anka every Chelsea supporter be and every Chelsea player be confidence level because ahead of the Heart of Lions game. But as it stands now, no, me a choice still in terms of your confidence there. So the boys should improve. Okay. Results no need here because a cup game, yes, I want to free. You don't do the one year results now. But one thing a big concern is also omo uplifting or more than mono. Okay. Now, Enra Kumasa Sante Koroko eti Kumasi Amadiana Stars Ekoyino on penalties. Na Saturday no na me odoma. Ofi my dear na ti na chiache right from division 1 near dear wo press bin wo ya he omo bola omo ba premier ya he omo 209 210. Pero Kofi mi duru doma. Na me starting say me de mason toto form. And in Koma, people who are so closer to Adriana Stars Bobo Koni, in Koma Munimi Dia. Since me follow Adriana Stars, Adriana Football Club. Obewa, Obea some no kind of train imagine this year same so. Kofi, I tell you, say no Adriana Stars game, I made him a near dear chile. Particularly no more way, no Adriana Stars. Everybody who matters. Our domain crow, not the confidence level was from a quarter go game with. I repeat, mean where Diana Stars and I say mean follow Diana Stars game. Our mukwa way. And then Diana team the entire domain people in confidence level was wrestling match with them who be that. And I started from Saturday no. So what you see you at Tabokua. Every interview be no piano and I was like, hey, at that time when who be and NCB Swana. This season, okay, one of the best performing away teams are Adriana Stars. So far, I made the man winning more away games in the league. The next team I'll be able to do Adriana Stars more. You got a point. And clearly, now Adriana Stars confidence level I was so now on the foot of play. Umpo football coffee spirituality here, man. And in as much as that spirituality here, man, fortune favors the brave. Share a game and Kotokobo home. When your penalty, even though you're very dubious penalty. Referee no, the team made them minim the high referee no. Because it seems about her, say right to Bamana question, Akwaaba the ball, no the intent, no the intent of the penalty. Oh, never one referee now, didn't know what it is. No, what are they? Now. 1 second grant also. Ora he 1 second grant of Akwaaba be cross ni na referee na opega na nsa. No be blow whistle no.
Okay, what never see na.
And the referee no go finish performance they are condemned they are to dada.
Okay.
Now kudos to the na stars. This season omo target pa omo kan ni say omo se league na na omo meji. They mo no omo target pa based on come out for ku DHS FA Cup no. Say na be obenye route akobo Africa competitions no AAB and the kudos to the na stars.
Okay.
Seconds be on Kotoko. Kofi na no my program there but na me team. Na immediately I saw footages and videos na Nana Penkra echo training grounds as all the one and come Kotoko no. And I make say no the timing of some meeting where you're very wrong. It was pressure with team dada. Next game against Ediana Stars. I can tell you say Kofi and Nekra say Kotoko she Ediana omo fan serious the same omo house because of the historical, the tradition, the historical antecedent, significance attached to this particular game. Now go back to issue. Me man who say advice or me who say warning. Akwate Kotoko for no warning. And now add the extra pressure the ama Kotoko boys, you know. Particularly at a point of heat, you know, was through baby in the Kotoko team. And it's a meeting and the armwa. You get the point. Now Kotoko there. You can't want some time in a game with you. I said the way they run the club, the way they even manage the team, and then you might be break off in your mind. Yeah, that's it. You better find it and you will that's it. But kudos to Ediana Stars. Kudos to Ediana Stars. So my idea, and no, the Tactical Man Ocean friend, any comma 0242 020208 0242 020208 0207573003. Good morning.
Morning, Tavo.
Out of you.
Tabo one more babasa bi tapo beg mo pe ebo on go na no we can say asema na think kraka no ebe na is so kotokuti ni we say kura be da mo na consider ebe to bi ebe bi mu kuro na agutu no aye ti pro
Mate medasipa. Good morning. Yes sir, honey. Why you eat you?
Anapana no cha no che na cha me share with that. And then mama da ba so no mo to na. That was the best Chelsea. That number 4 no. I know the 4 days. Someone started on one good
you.
There's almost started for 4 days in a while.
You. Yeah, Osborne, that's it. Phobia and twice. Good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Michael, it's you.
That's a part. I'm going to see you. Oh, and then I said the part. I will send them to Marco by me. What you send them to say the way. Motina, me, any amount.
You. Yeah, that's it. Good morning.
Good morning, Govi.
Yes, sir. Papa, you
could be a mention on the for you, Govi. Govi, I can send as a trick. A day, Madrid was paying. The Anikotoko, what does AC? And young one said, my pick a with you. Because of Mano, very much to me. Next week, when it has. You want to get up that though.
You.
What I say?
Matty.
Yes, Lekotoko for. Mukomati say now 4.5 billion they have to prayers. So we need to prayers now. Govi. Yeah, why?
Yeah, that's it. Zongo, Bibi Abako there.
Tawo.
Yete Zongo.
Mbajo mpese mbisha se kutoko coach ni aya ujina wa. Kutoko players ni biya pese mu coach ni kutoko coach no bembo bo ujina. A pese na ball o mu kwa onche. Onzo mani yonko.
You.
Yeah,
that's Zongo. Good morning. Hello. What? Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Abu here, Kofi Tisha.
Abu you.
The Leprinier no Kotokomati Munrano, extra GFA no. And I'm a supporters the Brena and Minko Park because all supporters were mistake go park so I bet you. And so let's read the back of the matter. Now I mistake the Brena. I can't run in a more. There's a Leprinier or yet the Enya, Omonchen now, Oma, enemy.
You. Yeah, that's it, Kofi. My you must go.
Good morning, Tawo.
Morning.
Where Penny Besu Mama, Obesu Dada, Obesu Mama Dada, and you said if I am
wasn't in Fiabre.
Now, I am better. Or the other had none of Corona, isn't it? Oh, yes, I see you. You know, what that? Me find your me, Shirano, not at all. Your money, dear, you see, no. Oh, yes, you do see it. But I'm on fancy and I've been to us.
That's it. Good morning. Hello. Yes, good morning. Adriana, it's you.
I'm sorry. Can't I refuse or me and near Bia? Won't you say what are you? Say you dear no, or more Sunny Mano. Well, if you be with Tina, worry, you put this job aboard what we call the penalty. Papa, no work what dinner, or you could imagine. But when I got to say Boruco Negano, one point the rest of the only see it. You anyway, you. Do you want any of you? Okay. Almost about too much.
Yeah, that's it, Padiana. Last part on good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir, honey.
All for yourself at times.
You still coming?
Now, my most not now far, but two. Now, who couldn't see a bit more question of this? I do you. Ever that dear enough for us to say more you could go for film. Now, consider and so you're a national movie.
You. That's it. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it. Pa, Kwame say, Alfred, well, young Kwame and fan platform now, intimate for a be a beam now. Young fancy and you made 7:30 yaba the acamano ye debate was so ediama young court near Quenya babies in friend and Wichino ye na commodity is so fierce abomadian etime at wasum. Now wait from Tofik HS and ne AJC Nana Asari Kuma Bebdi was in a contano no enti was a yamana would up our session yango ponkano now man quantintin ne dana koma subianya ne kama emfama enti JC Nana Asari Kuma happy birthday and confirm from our contact Tofik. You see, you know what Akwaaba radio. I was saying we never do birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
And JC once again, happy birthday and from Bize. Bize say and sister Jemima birthday. Nti was say yam 5 years so na yam recent sister Jemima happy birthday was say Nyankopon enkano na o man kwantintin na mfia isi wonyano mo homo kama emfama de na koma se Nyankopon enyane kama emfama nti Jemima from Ongaza Obra Bize was say happy birthday enko emfama ebra ne eye wa wode.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Yo, na mami bra Job Brikumba a champion I do the friend or talk show I was Yoko and the wife I friend Madame Florence and Kwabia a champion do the friend Kwabia that from Nyamia Duma a 20th and an a basu de nidi I was Yoko and Job only Abushani Yamamunya said the Mamunya Yako Yanko Ponsanadima when I was in a edge inti Yabama Abushani said say the do Baba touching a yetimi I and a kama and Job anafi so of course your Job near Frona Fisu Brikum a champion near Frono Yama only Bushani setting Kwame
Kofi Yenya Gibson
Electrical.
Yes, Gibson now down the Bebaso. Okay. Over the weekend, Friday, okay. Yes, Gibson now down war. Amangwase. Kikako kwina pai kwa amangwase ho.
Okay.
Kufi ho na ebedi na down in TS shadow for near Tifu nyina say Yenya Gibson. Na down no yem fan concentrate ye din wo. Okay. Brekum ha ya e wo Friday ya e bai.